Hello everyone, welcome to our Friday night Legend of Shmelda 2 Part 2 campaign. We are MinusOneCharisma, the second best Dungeons & Dragons stream on the internet. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Jason Montgomery as our esteemed DM tonight.
Yeah!
He will take us on an adventure through Jarule. There's that hype man, that Bobby hype man. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, Bobby. If we ever have to stream without you, I don't know.
That's appropriate. In the land of Jarule, bring the hype. Bring the hype. That's all I'm saying.
Bring the hype. Jason, I hear you have a recap of sorts to take us in.
Yes. Okay.
Here we go. Recap.
That's The Legend of Shmelda, Episode 2, Part 2. Okay. Last time, if you weren't privy to watch, on The Legend of Shmelda, and one of our players wasn't even privy to watch, but he will be here this time. Our heroes had started out, they'd just been building a statue of this local character from long ago named Sam the Butcher. And after having some celebratory drinks at their favorite watering hole on the edge of Castleton, they left toward Juneau, their hometown, to go back home for the evening. As fate would have it, their cart that they were riding on suddenly fell into a sinkhole, falling into a subterranean salt mine. They made their way through a flooding room and popped up out of a grate on the other side of a wall and were nearly shot by a character that they found named Kasparov. He had mistaken you all for assassins from an Eastern death cult, which is called the Triga. He explained that this group, the Triga, had been burning and looting cities in the east of Jarule, and they're armed with some sort of mysterious super weapon that they called the Triumvirate, which could turn people directly into ash. Not willing to be pulled directly into this gentleman's crusade, he asked you to go and find his lost friends instead. They had traveled north. They were looking for a particular item, a shield, which they believed had been at a place called the Shrine of Rita. And he decided whether or not you found them alive or dead, he would be happy to give you 100 ruples each. So you took up the challenge. Jackax had gone back to Juneau and borrowed a donkey named Navi and a cart from a local milk vendor named Leanna, and you all headed off to the north. You made it to a place called the Citadel, which was the capital of the Orgon people. When you made it there, you saw a beautiful city, this concentric ringed city built out of the side of a mountain, like a series of more and more impressive coliseums built on top of each other, and home to thousands of people as well. You met the king of the Orgon, or the king of the Citadel, named King Tegu, and he fondly remembered Frank, who he had called Francine numerous times, from his childhood. They reluctantly reminisced for a moment before King Tegu asked you to perform a very important task for him. He had lost his favorite straw hat, and coincidentally, it seems to have blown off near the Shrine of Rita some time ago. So since you were going up there anyway, you decided to take on that task as well. Our heroes ventured north through Thou Shalt Not Pass, finding a mysterious, valuable, impenetrable glass beaker of sorts, filled with a red fluid. Looked kind of like a quarter of a pie. When they finally did reach the shrine, they unfortunately did find the companions that Kasparov had asked them to find, but they had sadly died already. And suddenly, out of a nearby cave, the cause of their death was known. A giant lizard creature called a King Scoria appeared, hungry and agitated because it was breeding season, and it attacked our heroes. With some amount of struggle, they heroically vanquished the beast. Quentin Tybalt Kensington III fashioned himself a lovely bandolier made out of skulls, and you also grabbed some bits and bobs from the poor, sad, missing travelers, so you could let Kasparov know back home. You searched the cave that the King Scoria had come out of and located Tegu's lost straw hat, a good amount of money, 2 red potions, 10 mushrooms, and another mysterious impenetrable glass container, also shaped like a half a pie, strangely that seemed to fit with the first one that you had found just down the mountain. You gathered all your goods. You headed back through Thou Shalt Not Pass and toward the city of Oregon, and that's where we pick up.
We got the straw hat too, right?
Yes, you definitely grabbed the straw hat.
Yeah.
Very importantly.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Before you make it to Oregon, so basically you've been traveling back down this path. You have all of your bits and bobs with you. The goal is to go return this hat to King Tegu so he can, have his lost hat. And he decided to reward you as well. Is there anything you want to do before you head back to the city?
No, I think we have come. We have gotten everything we have come for. Yes, everyone. I must say, Jackax,
Right.
your muscles came in great supply, but your aim maybe needs some work.
I can do that. Thanks.
Yes. Well, I'm just saying, if you cannot hit anything, those big muscles, maybe not as useful, but incredible power and valor. Too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Incredible.
you
Not
might.
to put them down, those muscles are incredible. So let's not.
Yeah, and you
these-
guys might hit more if you face them instead of running away while you threw things at them.
Well, if you noticed,
We
I
can
did
work on
set the beast on fire. It seemed not to like fire, being burned alive. It is, I fight with my mind. It is indirect damaging. Of
Yeah, that
enemies
was
and
actually a
such.
very good call. I appreciated the quick thinking there. I agree, Jackax. I have much to learn from you. We should have some training sessions sometime. I would like that very much.
I would not know how to do that, but I will show you some of my moves.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. All right. Well, Oh, by the way, should we try to hide the shield thing we found? Because that's kind of like, it was part of their whole Rita statue at the shrine, so it's probably pretty valuable to them.
One thing I hadn't mentioned, I meant to put it in there, was you also did find a black object approximating a shield. It looked incomplete, perhaps, but it definitely resembled a shield in its form. Magically, it fits into one of your bags and is virtually unseen, thanks
Perfect.
to the physics of this world of Jarule, in which everything can fit into a magical bag on your back.
Great.
And as you walk into the city of Oregon again, coming from the north to the south, a familiar face comes to greet you at the city gates. You returned. I hope you got my hat.
Yes, we have retrieved your hat. In fairly
Excellent.
good condition too. It is a nice hat, I must say. I think I put it on, so
Yeah.
I'll take it off and hit it.
Thank you very much. It's seen better days, to be honest, but it still looks pretty good. And he dusts it off, gives it a few hits, and throws it back up onto his very bald head.
Well, there is not quite anything like a worn hat, you know? New hats stiff, they don't feel right, but when you wear them, you work them in, you know? They have love and an experience, and the experience makes the hat more valuable, and I can feel that experience through it, so...
Of course. And this one's been through a lot with me. I mean, I've had it for, at least a couple decades at this point. We've gone through feasts and famines, births, deaths, you name it.
Yes, hats are truly an amazing thing. By the way, so what was our payment again for the hat?
Please, follow me. Come to my office.
Perfect.
And you make a short trip down to essentially the king's house, the mayor's house of the town. It's a slightly more regal looking place than some of the other stone dwellings in the area. But
Not bad.
meager. It's not lavish by any means. Again, it's just most of these houses are built carved directly out of the stone. King Tegu looks around for a moment, kind of trying to figure out what to give you as a reward. I have it. He turns around, and off of a mantelpiece in the rear of the office, he holds up a very large sword. This is the Sword of Orgon. It's very valuable, and as you can see, it's also very old. It's yours. Take it.
Oh,
Thank you very
this
much.
is very
This
kind
hat
of
means
you.
so much to me. Oh,
That means more to you than I thought.
it's my pleasure. I'm
Yes.
happy to pass it along to someone else who could use it. And essentially what you see is it's a really big sword, and it's got a stone hilt, stone handle on it, as opposed to like wood or whatever else you would, a bone or whatever else you would make the handle out of. This is fashioned out of stone, and it's connected to a two-handed sword. And you would know, or you wouldn't know, but I'm telling you, if you're an Orgon, this is going to be easy to handle. But if you're just like a normal Jarulean human, this is a little too big for you. It would be a bit unwieldy. It's a little too heavy. The balance is wrong. So if you did wield it as a normal Jarulean person, you would have disadvantage when you swinged it.
I
Yeah.
I do question who would craft a weapon like that and make the pieces out of stone. Stone is very heavy, yes?
Yeah, I mean, but it's not a problem for us. Orgon, we're big and strong. It's just part of our nature.
Yes, I
Do
see
you
your
not?
point. I see your point.
Do you not
No,
have swords with handles made of stone?
I could not carry that on my back. If
Well,
my
you
life
could,
depended
but
on it.
it'd weigh you down, little man.
I don't know.
Your this
Uh,
is a nice sword. Is the hat worth more than this to you?
To me, yes.
Jack,
the sword-
what are you doing?
Not as useful on a day-to-day basis as this hat, if you
This man
understand
is-
my meaning.
This man has clearly stated how much and valuable this hat has to him. Do not, as they say, look a gift horse in the mouth. Just accept his graciousness.
Yeah,
And we
let's
should
be honest.
on our way, yes?
we've been in a time of peace for some time. I haven't had much need for the sword. So, you might want to give it a good cleaning before you go swinging it around, if you catch my drift. It's seen better days, but should be good from here on out.
Give it a good
Great.
training. Wait.
Yes.
I do not necessarily catch your drift. I am very slow, sometimes cannot
Yeah.
catch. Why does it
Grab a
need
rag,
cleaning?
wipe it down. It's dusty.
Oh, dusty. Yes. Oh, that makes more sense. That makes way
Yeah,
more
yeah,
sense than the
Increases
things I
the
was
drag.
thinking. Ah,
Yeah.
yes. You would not like dust. Okay, well,
Yeah.
uh,
Thank you for the dirty, heavy sword. It's very valuable. All right. Bye.
You're very welcome. And I should also tell you,
Oh, more. Okay.
there's more.
Yes.
Hey, very exciting.
great
Very
news,
exciting
in
business.
fact. I remember Frank, good Frank here, not Francine, Frank. I remember you telling me the other day that all of you were stonemasons, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
That's amazing. We happen to be having a competition in town. The best stonemason that we have is down at the Coliseum right now, and I did you the favor of entering you all in a competition against him. The prizes are going to be glorious, great rewards if you can beat him, but keep in mind, he's undefeated.
Well,
Who is this man you speak of?
Well, you're about to meet him. In fact, I have to go. Frank, come with me. You over there. Lead them to the Coliseum. And Frank reluctantly has their arm thrown around them by King Tegu, and they walk out quickly. Meanwhile, a guard who's left behind from the king follow me
Sure.
and lead
yes.
you down a
Follow you.
pathway toward the entrance of town. When you first came into Oregon, when you had been coming north, you noticed that the first thing you saw was a Coliseum, a place where warriors made battle, bathed in light. This is one of the few places where sunlight directly hits it in this area. The rest of it, the mountains are so tall around that it's generally shady. It keeps the stone very cool. This area, on the other hand, is just bathed in sunlight all day long. And as you enter the Colosseum, you see stones of various sizes, various widths, various depths, various colors, a myriad of different things that you could carve, something that would be welcoming to stonemasons such as yourself. In fact, you might get wide-eyed. And standing in the middle is one glorious hunk of gentleman. And I would like you to introduce yourself if you're ready.
Sure, yeah. So, yeah, no shirt, obviously, the sun, skin, and all that. And kind of looks like you flipped the page of a magazine in the 90s and came across a cologne ad. And it's just a dude's, like, abs. But, like, the whole body is just made of abs. Huge dude. Long hair, sort of pulled back with a leather tie. You know, and he does that, he kind of just stands like this, like no matter what, like someone's pinched his shoulders back or something, so his chest is always out. And you just see him, you know, and he's got a little water bottle. He takes a swig and then just sort of like pours it all over his head too, so it just splashes down, and you see probably people around him would be like, please stop doing that. And he just turns, do I see them?
You see them, yeah. You see a group of 3 other people walking in, one Orgon, 2 humans. They look like a motley crew.
All right, yeah, just turn. Sadu.
Excuse me?
Star.
Saw.
Name's Brograbs. What's your name?
Brograbs.
Yeah.
It's English.
Brograbs.
No.
Name.
What's your name? I'm Brograbs.
Oh, Brograbs. Ah.
Yeah.
Well, interesting name. I am Cervantes. Pleasure to make your
Cervantes.
acquaintance.
Yeah. And?
Hey, the name's Jackax.
Jack Hay. Okay, yeah. All right. Is that hyphenated?
What does that mean?
Like two words, or is it one words?
Oh, it's 2 words.
Cool.
Yeah.
And dude with the troubled face, what's up?
Just call me whatever you want. Goodness.
But what's your name?
I forgot what my name was, honestly.
All right.
All
All
What's my
right.
name again?
All
What's
right.
my name again? Forgot.
All right.
Okay, sorry. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to
No,
meet you.
Mystery Man. That's cool. Cool.
Are
What are you
here
doing
for
in
this
my,
competition? You're going to make something of the stone.
I am the competition. Look at me.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's not much competition.
Nah, I'm
You
kidding.
are,
I'm kidding. Come here. Come on. Bring it in. Bring it in.
maybe 4
Brograbs. And he
times
just
my
grabs
size.
you and just starts like hugging you when he's just covered
Oh.
in sweat and he's gross and it's great.
Thank you for this very friendly gift you have given me.
Ah, don't think about it. Don't.
I will try not to. Try my hardest.
All right.
Well,
And at that point in time, a lanky-looking Orgon, a very tall but very skinny-looking one in a striped outfit, walks up. All right,
Here comes a beanpole. Watch out.
is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we
Rules
doing?
are very clear.
Oh,
The
yep.
reigning champion gets to decide what you're going to carve.
Saw.
You're going to have
Saw.
a few hours to get your carving done. If you need more time, we'll discuss that, but it depends on the size of it. For instance, if we're going to do a small rock, it's a few hours. If you're going to do a giant rock, it would be a full day.
Go big or go home, right? Yeah.
Okay. The champion has decided.
Oh yeah.
And what you're going...
a question.
Yes.
As a fellow stonemason myself, I specialize in small, fine detail work. I am not much for the big.
Oh no,
carvings
yeah,
and
yeah,
such.
that's cool. That's cool. Just think like this. Just make it bigger.
Yes,
Of
well.
course.
Yeah,
Right?
it
Come
lies,
on.
the problem.
Make
with
a
my
little detail a big detail.
Oh, I see. It is very simple. Ah, well, I will try my best. Yes,
Ah,
to
I'm
make
glad
the
I could
big
help.
details.
Yeah. And
right.
wait. What if you put little details on the big details?
Wow.
Ah.
Incredible.
That would be twice the details.
I don't even know if I could do that. Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
Making my
Yes.
head hurt.
All right. The rules have been stated. Champion, what will everyone be carving this evening?
Oh,
or today?
it's easy. Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Yeah.
And are we using the big stones or are we using the small stones?
Yeah, no, huge caterpillars. Come on. We're not gonna make a little caterpillar. You could just grab a caterpillar if you want a little caterpillar. It's silly.
The man has a point.
He makes very good points. It is maybe
Thank
less
you.
interesting to have a
And-
small caterpillar.
Nice giggle, dude. I like that giggle. It's a good giggle. All right, so big one. Maybe covered. No, that's too much. That's too meta. Yeah, no, big one. But like, make the face whatever you want. Mine's gonna have my face because I like my face.
Good
All
face. It's a good face. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
it is
Okay.
quite the face,
Yeah. Ready?
yes.
Ready to go? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you can make it have a cat face. Oh, caterpillar.
That would be
Caterpillar.
very cute. Very cute. Yes.
Whiskers are hard though. Remember. 'Cause they're
Oh, yeah.
Well,
skinnies.
they would be made of stone, so yes, everything would be hard.
Yeah. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He
Starting to understand this man. I'm starting to like him. I like him a lot. Yes.
All right. Jackax, very quiet, mysterious. What you got going on in that noggin?
What am I? Like, not much, actually.
All right, yeah. Zen.
You'll
Very cool.
you'll find Jackax can be kind of quiet, but you'll find that they are rather impressive when it comes to masonry and just anything really, fighting,
Yeah.
running, jumping,
Sure.
anything. Yeah,
Definitely. Okay. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to carve stone, right?
of course.
He's the
Yeah, yeah.
judge. You're a
Yeah.
tall guy.
Yes,
Beanbowl.
Beanpole.
Actually, just like checking out your chin, I'm like, which one's more chiseled? Mine or his?
What does Jackax look like? I don't. Can you guys give me a description of you guys real quick?
This is a great time for that.
Yeah, so Jackax is also very large, slightly taller than you are, and pretty muscular as well.
It's canon now. It's canon.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh,
Some dark hair, yeah, but like very kind face though. You can tell like he's just
Okay.
kind of dumb. He doesn't really know he's good looking. People have told him
Mhm,
that. He's like
mhm.
kind of in the bubble. Everyone's
So
real nice
pure.
to him, so
So
he's
pure,
really
got
nice
it.
to everybody. And
Yeah, he's in that hot girl bubble. I
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah.
that's his vibe. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What about you two?
Go, James.
Well, I'm dressed nicely, well kept. My things are of a nicer silken nature.
Oh wow.
I try to travel light because of my small stature.
Oh, you're
And
sure?
Very discerning eyes.
I
Again,
feel like we're
for
having
the-
a conversation for blind people. This is
for the
wild.
fine
Okay,
detail.
cool.
You know?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, how like, are you my nipple height? How short are you?
Approximately, yes. My
Alright.
face got lots of your chest sweat in it.
Yeah.
Which,
Oh,
you know,
You're welcome.
if I was into the musk of another man, it might be quite
Hey, man.
arousing. Unfortunately, I do not have that gift.
Cool. Cool. All
And
right.
then Quentin
Yeah.
Tybalt Kensington III. He is, average height, has what he would like to call a dancer's body. Dresses
Okay.
kind of nicely, but
Okay, dances around the stone. Nice.
and his clothes are a little bit worn. But they're nice clothes, but they're a little bit worn recently from working and doing a lot of masonry stuff with these guys. So yeah, and he has that's kind of curly blonde hair and fair skin.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Now that you've all gotten the introductions out of the way, we're going to have an 8-hour stone carving competition.
Well, we're good.
Yeah,
We'll be doing that in real time on stream, right?
correct. Yes, the entire time. So, what I would like everyone to do, I'm going to have everyone roll some d20s. In fact, if we're going with an 8-hour competition, let's roll 1 per hour. Roll 8 d20s and add up the total
All of
sum
them?
that you get.
Whoa.
All of you are proficient in what you're doing. You're all stonemasons by trade. So there's no advantage or disadvantage here. It's really just a matter of who's
I
going
just
to
rolled
be
a 1
the
and a
best
2.
and the most capable.
And then, Jason, just so you know, because Quentin actually is horrible at masonry and doesn't know a thing about it, but's been reading a lot of kind of like masonry for dummies kind of books or whatever. He's gonna
That's
like once in a while kind of cheat and like look at a book, just kind of like.
Yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to do that. I'm not sure if that's going to help or hinder you, but yes, please feel free to look at the book and cheat
alright.
as you.
Whatever
carve things
happens,
out of
happens.
stone. Yeah.
I got. Do I tell you? You want me to tell you now or no?
Yeah, this is just a straight 8d20 roll, you know, classic.
I got
and whoever got the
88.
highest
Everybody
score is going to win.
I got 88.
88.
But I would like
Okay.
to. I would like to just say that for the first 4 hours, Cervantes had chalk, and he had chalked up a whole big, long idea for this brick statue, and yet I just have only finished the smallest amount of this statue on the sides as I work very, very slowly, perfecting the intricate details. So I've maybe done 5% of this total statue. So maybe that comes into consideration when
5% complete.
judging. 5%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
there'll
have-
be a
I-
slight subjective portion to this then. Okay.
I got 90.
Okay. Jack got a 90. Bro Grabs and Quentin. What are you rolling? How do you do?
I got 90 as well.
90.
Oh, come on.
You too?
No, I got an 82. You guys fucking romped me.
Bro Grabs.
Yeah.
You have luck on your side.
Of course
One
I
of your
do.
d20s you can re-roll.
Well, I had 2 ones, so I'll re-roll one of them.
And again, I cheated, so whatever that means in this world or whatever happens is totally fine with me. Okay, Jason, just letting you know.
All right.
I do not
all
know
right.
that using a book was ever mentioned as against the rules.
So my
I'm not using a book. What do you mean?
plus-
I'm just kind of hiding it.
Well, usually when we work together.
That makes it a 97.
Oh,
97.
And I would
don't know if that
also
made
like
me
to
win, though. I
know.
don't remember what the highest was.
I would like to know on my statue, the face is sort of blurred a little bit.
Ooh.
So
Is
there's
that-
a little less details in the face.
Okay. Is that intentional and why is that?
It's not intentional. It's a issue that Jackax has.
Like facial blindness?
Yeah, exactly.
He has a flaw. Facial
str-
blindness.
What a strange affliction for a D&D
facial
character. I love
blindness.
it.
I like.
Yeah.
Have we met? Say something. Oh, we have. Cool.
That might affect your masonry a little bit.
Yeah, that's why it usually works like a group, you know, with people.
Anything but people. I've got a stonemason shop. It's just called Anything But People, and let's make anything but people.
Okay. Quentin and Jack, I need you both to roll an extra d20, please, since you both had tied.
Okay. I got a 12.
But- 12. Roll an extra d20.
Oh,
And I'm trying to go hard on the kitty
16.
cat face at the end there.
After an arduous 8-hour day carving stone, getting intricate details, the judge, who is the person who had started the challenge, walks back up.
Not being
He takes a look at your 4 statues, starting at first with Cervantes' statue. He glares at it, disappointed. Clearly the ambition was there, but the execution was not. He walks over to Quentin's. A much better job, a full, complete statue. Some would call it beautiful, dainty, perhaps even, like his dancer's body. A solid effort, but not enough. He walks to Jack's. Jack's statue is fine looking, exquisite actually, in many details, but noticeably the face, just not enough time spent on it. And at the end of the line, Bro Grabs.
Here I am.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Just exceptional.
I mean,
As
wait. Face? Face, right? But long.
Literally the spitting image of his own face on without a mirror. I mean, it's fascinating, honestly.
I mean, once you've seen it, it's like you don't forget.
Yeah, you don't forget it. Yeah, he just touched his face and formed his rock caterpillar into this beautiful sphinx-like version of himself, just shining and exquisite in every way. Unsurprisingly, Brograbs wins again. Yes.
It feels good.
Still undefeated.
The trick. Gotta pay attention to the toes. Look at those toes. Just like 500 of them. It's where the victory lies.
The toes. Interesting.
What? Yeah.
I had not gotten to that part yet, so I had only done face.
Yeah, no, it's good face.
I usually just do faces because of Jackax and we work together quite often, and Jackax will do most of the statue, and I will come through the fine details, like just basically faces. That's his.
Because when I look at Jackaxes, I'm like caterpillar. Am I squinting? Right? It's weird.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because the face is like all blurry.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
You see that, right?
That's not normal.
I mean, I'm honestly a little amazed that you've somehow made stone blurry. It's kind of cool, but
it is a
maybe
gift.
not appropriate for a caterpillar.
But if you put that face that he made onto that body, it would look amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I can finish this up.
They look
We
the
just chop
same.
right off his head. And, What? Like some sort of caterpillar monculus. What?
Yeah.
I think that's
yeah.
a thing.
That's the thing. Yeah.
It is a thing now.
Right.
Can we be ruled
Well-
together, judged together?
Caterpillar munculus.
I'm sorry to have beaten you. You seem like nice folks. But
Do fine work.
thank you. I am going to have to claim one of your fingers from each of you, though.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
No, it's two fingers.
You can take two from them up there. How about that? Or just take all three from Jackax.
Brograbs, the competition with the capital punishment is next week. That's not this week. I'm sorry. This was more of an exhibition match against these out of towners.
Right. Yeah. No, but I cannot wait to go up against those children. It's gonna be awesome.
Indeed, it will.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
So all right.
Well, we're done.
That's
right?
over. Is there anything else happening around? Can I look around and what else is happening?
I mean, I'm hungry. It's been 8 hours, right? You gotta feed
Yeah.
the body if you want to be the body. That's what I
Can we
think.
maybe buy you a drink or some food,
no.
and chat a little bit?
No, I'll buy you. I won. Hey, Beanpole, how much did I win?
You won 100 ruples and
I?
this mysterious glass container that's shaped like a quarter pie that's filled with a red liquid.
Hey,
What's it?
we have one of those.
What is
We
it?
don't know.
We don't.
We found it.
We have two
It
of
looked
those.
valuable.
You're just finding
No,
things and giving
Let's
them
not
out. That's kind of cool.
say anything. till we
Well,
get
let's be
to
honest,
the
it-
fourth piece. Huh?
I think it would look pretty good on a mantle, but it's really the 100 ruples that's the real reward. Let's be
Of
honest.
course.
Yes.
Of course.
100
Has anyone
rubles.
opened it though?
Yes.
What does it smell like? Does it smell good?
Well, we've not been able to open one. They
Yeah,
are
let's-
very
let's-
tough.
Can I
Yeah,
open
does
it?
that one
Does
have
it
a
open it?
opening?
No, it is.
Have a cap?
No, it is a small glass case. It is unbreakable.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to open in any way, but it does. If you were to look at the other two pieces that the rest of the party still had, it would coincidentally fit with them. Almost like it was one piece of a larger piece.
Can we pull ours out and
Perhaps a quarter.
Well,
to fit it.
let's leave them in our bags, and we'll talk about this.
Wait, you've got-
over dinner
you've got-
somewhere.
we've got
We're,
two?
we're peace pals. Oh, come on. And I just hold it out, like expectantly. Just gently touch the tips.
I'm gonna take
Come on.
mine out and
Take mine
touch
out
it.
and-
Gentle touch.
And
What do
when
we got?
they all touch each other, it warms up and glows a little bit, but conspicuously there is like literally a quarter of it missing. It seems like if you had one more piece that matched these three, something good would happen.
Good or bad?
Probably good. It's
a good
you get a
feeling, then.
warm feeling from it. Yeah.
Did you guys feel that it was like a literal warm feeling and also
Yes.
a figurative warm feeling?
Yes.
I think we just became best friends.
Yeah, we did. We totally did. We totally did.
Well,
Who wants armpit noogies, huh? Huh? No.
Jackax. Looks like Jackax would love that.
You're too tall. You're too tall. You're too tall. I got you.
We do have places to be. While this was very fun, we must be off soon. We must.
Where are you going? We're
We
best
have
friends now.
Oh yes, and we will be friends forever.
I'm your friend.
I mean,
Good.
but we must. We have
Hey.
some business
hey.
to take care of.
Hey,
Cervantes.
Cervantes. Hey.
Hey.
Don't make promises you can't keep, all right? You said
Yes.
forever.
Yes,
You mean
forever. They do mean it.
All right.
You and I are going to.
all right.
They will write history
Yeah.
books of our friendship.
I
Many
hope
years
so.
into the future.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But
One
we
day
are-
I'll learn to read.
We are going.
Okay, I've got money.
Program.
Let's get food.
Let's go get
What?
some food and let me. What do you do with your time when you are not winning these
What do
crafting
I-
competitions?
What do I do? I make other things and I sell them. It's kind of my thing. I sell, I'm a stone carver. Isn't that pretty obvious?
Me
Yes,
too.
well,
and I
no,
pull out one of my figurines.
Whoa, what
It's
do you
of
got there?
Cervantes.
Can I touch?
Yeah, it's of Cervantes running away, throwing his
You
trident.
can tell. It's weird, but I can tell that he's running away, even though he's just running. It's like
Yeah,
evident.
because he's throwing the trident behind him.
Yeah, like over the shoulder, like salt.
I
Very
never
cool.
noticed all the blurry faces before, but now that I'm seeing,
Yeah,
Wow,
it's tough to
yeah.
tell
What do you-
who it is.
wait,
Yeah, I always
Wait.
assumed it was a, creative
That's what he looks
choice.
like.
Well, the clothes for sure, but it's like you're squinting at his face. It's weird. All right, hey, dinner.
yep.
Dinner.
Yes.
Let
We'll
us
talk about
let's
whatever
Go,
This
eat some
proper
dinner.
gentleman wants to talk about.
And
Cool, cool,
because
cool.
you won, of course, we must let you buy us dinner.
All right,
Right?
doesn't bother
That
me.
is
We're friends forever.
Friends forever. Very long time. Very
So
long
our
time.
crew gathers up all their belongings. They take their earnings. I should say also Jackax for coming in second won 50 rubles. So a good second place prize. The rest of
You're
you
picking up dessert, Jack.
nothing. And you head over to the local town pub / restaurant. It's a place called the Travertine. And you settle down at a table. You get a round of drinks. They have things ranging from like all sorts of different types of milk to beers to wine, etc. And then you get a nice meal.
Question. Do
Up
you have
here-
any in-season fruit spritzers of sorts?
A what?
A spritzer. It is a drink, light drink, with a hint of fruit flavor, maybe?
Water? You mean water?
No. It is alcoholic to a degree.
So beer.
But, fruity beer with lower the alcohol content. My
Why would
stomach
you
is not so good these days.
Why would you put fruit in beer? I mean,
it
it's,
doesn't make
it's pretty
sense.
simple. Yeah, I
Beer
know.
is very
What's this-
bitter. It does not please the palate,
Wait, you paint?
I mean,
from time to time, I have to know.
I could give you a beer and put some fruit in it and give you some water so you could water it down.
Yes, this sounds like a good compromise. I enjoy this. Thank you
Sounds
very
weird
much.
to me,
Any,
but-
do you have any wine?
Maybe
Yes.
orange juice instead of
I'll take
water.
a wine,
We
please.
can make a manmosa.
You can bottle what Cervacers is doing. He's whining it pretty good. No? Okay.
Very nice.
Okay, so there's a glass of wine. Jack, what are you getting? Are you getting like a beer or a...
I'm getting beer and a turkey leg.
Okay, a beer and a turkey leg for Jack. Bro grabs. What do you?
I'll make that
Okay.
too.
Make it
No,
a
also
double.
two legs, yeah, and 2 beers.
Yeah. One for each hand.
Yeah, and they tie the legs together for me. Usually, I can drape them over my neck, up, right? And then they're just hanging. One hand for each beer.
I'll have a whole turkey, please.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
All right. That's
They bring out a whole turkey for the table. Just make it easier on everyone. It's better than having to cut it all up. Cervantes gets a water, a beer, an orange juice, and a bowl of local fruit for some reason, and they can concoct their own spritzer.
This is called manmosa. You put the orange juice and beer together, and maybe a fruit garnish if you are feeling fancy. And the water is.
I always feel fancy.
You must keep hydrated. We have walked all the way up a mountain, and I have not drinking water once the entire campaign. So I will be drinking this. And,
okay.
Yes.
All right. Those are a lot of words. So
Hydrate.
now that we've got this big old bird, hey, leg for you. Cheers. Oh, come on. There we are. Cheers. All right. So, why are you in town? Other than to lose to me. No offense, but you did. Fair's fair.
Well, we are seeking friends on top of this mountain, so we went to the temple on top of the mountain. Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they were horrifically murdered and killed. All of them.
Oh.
So, that was, there's downside of the trip, but the upside is, we have come out relatively unscathed.
He's kind of bad at that. Yeah, I've tried.
Did you? And he just looms over you. Did you do it?
Of course not. It was giant, two-legged dinosaur monster on top of the hill.
Of course. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Stole my lamp in the process.
Lizard monsters.
Oh, he's dexterous too.
Yes. Stole it with his head.
Yes.
Well, we found
once
a
again-
missing item. Came back.
Oh goodness. Yes, my friends say they're very open with what we're doing. Usually I'd be against it, but actually now that we have this strapping fellow in front of us,
He's talking about you, bro.
Thank you.
Fellows.
Yeah.
Fellows.
well, now that we have
fellows.
another strapping fellow in front of us,
Cervantes, he's got
maybe
you.
we could take
Got your
care of our
number.
little problem.
What's your problem?
Oh, it's a person called Frank. Yeah, we need to get rid of them and replace them with you because you're much better. So let's do that, right?
I can't kill. Not anymore. That's what the whole thing next week is about. It's used to be hey, go around chopping down kids and stuff, and it's no. All right, they have to lose first. It's the rule.
Yes. Absolutely.
No, I didn't kill kids. I didn't kill.
Oh, okay.
But there was a
depends.
horrible accident once.
Were they,
Big stone fell.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you did not have time to carve it before it landed on them.
What? No, but
No.
you know what I did though? I did, free of charge, turn it into a beautiful headstone.
Ah.
Very nice.
Well, that is almost convenient, right? From a certain point of view.
Well,
You don't
I
have
mean,
to
I don't want
move.
to be, mean, but yeah. And also good for business, right?
Yeah.
In a
that's
way.
true.
Yeah.
If only
What
more
do you do
stones
for
would fall on
business?
more people.
You
Like
just
carve
carve stone, you get hired,
well,
or you just do competitions?
well,
Who do you work
just-
for?
work for me. Burgrabs works for himself. He's
Do you work
self-made
in
man.
a group, or you work alone?
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
No one
Oh,
hired
this is the
me,
most
though.
I've ever heard Jackax talk. My goodness.
Alright. Oh, we're drawing Jack
I'll have
out.
another beer. I'll have another beer.
Here, you can have my second one. Here we go.
Another beer comes.
Oh, I'll take that. All right, so here's the thing. You guys need to kill someone. Kind of uncool.
No. That's not the it's good to know that you're kind of at that level of extreme, but no, it's actually a very simple mission.
Had Mountain Dew is all I can say, right?
Great. But you see, Cervantes and I can use protection, and we had Frank and we had Jackax for that. But
Whoa,
Frank was
whoa,
kind of
please don't talk about personal things like that amongst such a large crowd here.
Yeah, look at all these people.
Well, I'm talking to the group and not talking. Okay, I'll keep my voice down.
Quentin, roll a persuasion for me too, as you're saying this.
Oh, sure.
God, I was like, what was his name again?
16.
16.
Um,
Okay.
But yes, Frank's kind of a busybody, so we're gonna exclude them from this. But you could actually help us with this and make some ruples in the process if you're
I
interested.
like rupees. Rupity doopities, that's what I say. I don't know
Great.
what it means.
All right.
Ruples.
Well, rupees, ruples. You know, I will hold the
rupee.
ruples. You can hold the rupees. That is what I say.
What?
Yes.
We'll give you actual ruples, though. I don't know what he's
Hey,
talking about.
hey, look.
Um,
I'm like loaded. I just want a competition. Right? Hey.
yeah.
Did?
No, but what's what? Okay, level with me. Long term.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I mean, for now, it's just to go back
Ignore
to
Frank. Perfect.
yes, leave Frank behind. We're gonna go back as a group to Juneau, pick up
Where's
some
that?
money. Oh, it's south of here, I
South.
believe.
It's about a day and a half south.
Look,
not t-
you don't
yeah.
even know the
That's
way.
where
we know the
we
way.
live.
You just need to follow us, huh? Bro grabs.
Okay. Okay.
We will not steer you wrong. And now that we have this bond of friendship, you can trust me, I can trust you. It gets a lot of the nitty gritty out of the way right away.
I wouldn't
right?
wouldn't doubt it. No, I don't.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All
It
right,
could
so we go
be-
to another town
yeah.
and
We're just simply
And we
dropping
just-
off an item.
Yes,
That's
you
it.
just need to go
Oh.
see a small child and talk to him about his dead friends and then move on. Yes, right?
See, I feel like you say a lot more than I say out. Never mind. Yes, that's basically it, though. Yes.
Well, you were talking about us and our protection and whether we use it or not. And
Yes, but that's a
It
very
was,
vague.
That's a very
compared to saying
personal,
dead-
personal matter, you know?
Level
Anyway,
with me though. Level.
Yes.
Level with me. Is the kid guilty?
Guilty.
Yeah, you know.
No, it does not seem like he's
Yes.
guilty of anything.
Oh,
He
okay,
is
cool.
hiding in underground.
Well, all of his friends were killed, you know? This makes one scared. If Mr. Brograbs here was killed, I would hide
Oh,
too.
the friends
I would hide.
on the mountain
I would
top.
take all
He
of my
doesn't-
emotions and hide them
Okay.
away, you know?
Did we
yeah.
tell him his friends are dead yet? I forget.
You have
No, we
not.
have not.
Not
We need to
yet.
go back
Not
and
yet.
tell him.
Oh.
And then I will hold Frank's money for her, and you will grab our rewards that were promised, yes?
we'll split the money equally. Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
Yes,
Anyway,
equally,
so
and I will
yes.
hold Frank's. This is what I said.
Hmm.
As agreed, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
We'll figure that all out later. But are you interested?
Sounds right.
I mean, what day is it?
It's
Uh,
Saturday night.
Oh, I've got the weekend off. Yeah, I'm done.
Great.
All right, it is a party. We will
Make
keep
sure.
this party train going, yes?
Yeah.
Do you have
Yes.
a weapon?
Hey, 2 more orange
There's
juices,
gonna be
please.
Yes.
gonna be a dangerous path down
Oh
south.
yeah, no. I mean, I'll have to go back, to my shop and get it. But I got a big old ugly sword.
Great. Great.
Great.
Hey, well, Mr. Jackax has an ugly sword. You guys almost twins.
Oh
Like
my
that.
God. Look
I
at
have
this.
a beautiful axe too, and I show my
you?
double-handed axe.
All right.
It-
Look, this
It's-
axe has
it's
2
badass.
hands.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. Should we get
So
another
our-
turkey?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Another turkey
Are-
for the road, or
Turkey.
you're going to eat it now? A whole nother
Oh,
turkey?
we can take road turkey. Yeah, no, I'll take it. Road turkey. And I just, when
road
it
turkey.
arrives, I just put it on my fist. Like I just right inside.
I'm gonna pull off a leg too.
Yeah. There you go. Anyone wants a bite? And I just hold it in front of.
Maybe,
Is
maybe
it
we
Quentin's
have-
face?
Maybe we wait a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. I'm full.
Come on. We need some mass on that body of yours. Just a
I'm-
bite,
I'm
a
okay.
nibble, just a nibble. There we go, my man. All right.
So our party, Bro Grabs gets a turkey for his arm. Yep, dipped right in there. Cervantes gets 2 more orange juices to go for his
Double, double.
mantinis
And I pour them
or
into
whatever you call them.
Manmosa.
Manmosa, yeah, that's it. And Bro Grabs goes and grabs his sword in the other hand, obviously, so we can double fist sword and turkey. And you all gather all of your gear. You meet back at the entrance to the city. Load up the wagon that you have, guided by Navi the donkey.
You guys have a wagon and a donkey?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Is it
I
the
knew
donkey
this
still
was
alive?
gonna be
We
awesome.
do like to ride in style.
Does a donkey like turkey?
Sure, the donkey
roll a
does
d20.
not- Oh. Well,
Is
you
the
know,
donkey still alive? Or
That's a 1.
Yeah, we got a new donkey. Remember?
Oh.
We borrowed
Yeah.
one. Our donkey died, and then we got a new
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh no.
The donkey eats some turkey, but it's unsure. You're unclear on whether or not they like it. Yeah, that's we'll have to find out.
Real mysterious.
Donkeys
Watching
tend to
you.
be more of the grass-eating variety.
Hey man, I'm not here to judge. all right?
Hey, yes, hay as well. They must eat that.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You all
Alright.
gather your equipment and begin to head south. You follow a very long path. Presumably, you guys are going back to Juneau, right? Back where you're all from. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about a day and a half ride. You started out in the evening. It was Saturday evening. You all could take a nap as the donkey kind of plodded its way along. It knows the route. It's a donkey. So you travel through the night. Several hours after the traveling begins, the smells hit you, and it's clearly like it's donkey who's eaten turkey, like, it's something that's not necessarily in its diet. So the trip, especially the second day, is not a comfortable trip. It's a bit miserable, more miserable than it would generally be, just plodding along in a dirt road with a lot of rocks and a donkey.
I volunteer to walk in front of the donkey leading it, rather than
Hey,
behind
lead
the
the way.
donkey.
Do you want to see if he wants more turkey? It's more of a bracing.
No,
now,
I
but-
think the turkey is not settled well with his stomach.
Okay.
That smell, not natural, it is a thing that no one should smell, really. But we will put up with because, you and I are best friends.
Okay.
Let us proceed.
You take some nice breaks along the
Wonderful.
way. Cervantes covers his nose for most of the path. And around Sunday evening, you finally roll back into Home Sweet Home, the town of Juneau, where most of you are from, with the exception of Brograbs.
Not me.
Yeah. And you all, I think, very happily retire to your homes. Everyone here has their own house. They're small, they're meager, they're sort of like one bedroom sort of studio deals. They're not comfortable living, but they're okay. Brograbs,
Looks like
Where-
it's you and me, donkey.
where are you staying? Yeah, okay.
Well,
I'll stay with the
bro,
donkey
if you'd like.
I'm in the car. It's cool.
You can
Spot
stay
it.
at my
Brograbs,
farm.
Whoa. Okay.
I have a boulder farm. My family.
Wait, you grow boulders? You grow boulders? Grow boulders?
We collect them. We
Oh.
roll them down from the mountain and we sell them at our farm.
Like a light goes off in Brograb's head, like that's fucking genius.
Boulders.
Oh. You roll them
Yeah.
because they're round.
My,
They're round in like
I
two
for-
ways.
I forgot my place is actually being remodeled. Maybe I could stay with you as well, Jackax, in your extra area with
oh, of course.
a new friend here.
Oh,
wait,
we would be
wait.
happy to have you.
Are we having a boulder party?
Cervantes, you
Hey,
should come.
Well,
Cervantes.
everyone,
Boulder
good night.
party.
Have a great evening. I will see you in the morning, and we will go retrieve our just
All
reward.
right.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Good night.
And you hear me?
Okay.
I walk off mumbling something about Frank and her legs, and the sadness in my soul.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Things are working out so well for me. All right.
Oh, am I supposed to be rolling
11.
disadvantage too the whole time? The perception too? I got a 4.
no, just-
Anyways.
Okay. Okay, we got a 4, we got an 11.
13.
13. 5. Okay.
$5.
The
Unless
three
I'm-
of you.
I'm searching with strength.
No, you're not.
What's that over there? What's that over there? Scaring
Like a
things
big
out of their
mane.
hiding places.
Stretching my ear muscles.
The three of you that slept on the rock farm, you're like on the outskirts of town, basically. And
Nice out here.
who rolled the 13? Was it Quentin? Quentin, you're the first to be awakened. At first, you imagine, you smell something, and you imagine it's someone cooking a lovely breakfast for you. It smells like bacon, actually, a little bit, and a nice fire. But you realize that as you awaken, you get the smell first, and then you start hearing the sounds. But the sounds aren't sizzling bacon. They're screams. They're people yelling. And as your eyes open, you notice that there are flames coming from the town of Juno that you're all currently in. And or adjacent to. And you hear thudding, loud thuds, followed by a voice echoing, "Blasphemers!" Thud. Thud.
We should hide.
Blasphemers!
Oh my gosh, protect
I
me!
don't
Strong men, protect me, please!
What?
There are people that are...
Wait. Who forgot to kill the bacon before they cooked
What?
the bacon?
Would we recognize what any of us know this to be?
None of you would recognize what this is. Obviously, your hometown being on fire is alarming, to say the least.
Slightly less
Okay.
alarming from me, because it's not my hometown.
Yeah, it's true. It's not yours. You're
But it's
just new
still
here.
alarming.
But houses on fire is not common anywhere, really.
Well, that's why you should
Or-
build them out of stone, right? That's what I did.
It is an
Yeah.
argument in favor.
And so the way to get there is basically go down the road and where the thudding is coming from.
Yeah, and since you're in town, who rolled the 4? Was that Cervantes?
It was
I did.
5-5.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah, so it was Cervantes then. Cervantes, you're in your home most adjacent to where this is happening. So the thudding and the echoing calls of blasphemers is ringing in your ears. You're awakened sharply and quickly by this sound.
What is this? Bro grabs? Bro grabs, are you playing trick on me? Hello? Hello?
I hear you.
Oh, bro grabs. Why do you do this to me? I am sleeping, yes, in my bed. Please let me get my rest. Go away and come back in the morning, yeah?
And before you know, your roof, which is generally made of like straw, it's like thatch, it's a thatch roof. It starts to smolder.
Oh,
And you
no.
start to notice flames coming from the edge of your building. And you hear a maniacal laugh outside.
Oh. I'm going to grab my stuff and jump through a window on the other side of the house from the maniacal laugh. Just crashing through a window if I need to.
You jump through a window. Thankfully, there's no glass because you're poor, relatively speaking. I mean, you're middle class, but this is old timey. You're poor. You jump out of the hole in your building, which is resembling a window, and what you see near where the flames are coming from on your house is a silhouetted creature, giant, muscular, a head that has 2 wings coming off of it, a sword glimmering with the light of the fire shining off of it, as well as a small buckler shield in the left hand, just also glimmering. It seems that whoever this is, they're wearing like armor, but not a full scale armor. It's just like plates here or there. They've got some gauntlets. They have some shin guards, those sort of things.
Kind of wings are we talking about?
They look
Like avian
bats'
wings? Bat
wings.
wings. Okay.
Yes. And they're fairly large. They come out pretty far.
And has this person seen me jump out the window?
Yeah, and he clocks you and goes,
Oh.
"There you are, blasphemer!" And he gets ready to charge. And what are you other guys doing? What are the rest of you doing on the outskirts of town?
Guys, question.
Mm-hmm.
What's a blasphemer?
They're
Quentin.
calling us. Basically, they believe in something like religiouscy, and they're saying that we are against it and we're bad because of it or whatever. You know?
So are we with them or against them?
We're
Yeah,
against
how
them.
do they know? Oh,
We're against them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
a blasphemer. Neat.
Yeah.
non-believers.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, isn't our new friend over there? Well, your old
Yes.
friend. my
Yeah,
new friend?
can we tell?
In the distance, as you look down, there's a bit of a slope, and you can kind of see the center of town, and you see flames. You see silhouetted persons, basically, and you see one standing amongst the flames, very deliberately pointing a sword at who you think might be Cervantes at this point in time.
Wait, You see that one running away?
Yeah.
Looks a lot like your little statue you made, no?
Mm-hmm.
It might be hard for him to tell, but yes, that's him. Yes. Here, and I'm going to hand. So one of you strong men, take the shield, please. This shield's very important to use.
Yeah.
Oh,
you?
I can't.
Here
I
you go.
can't. You do it, actually. I have a two-hand.
Okay.
I can't use my weapon if I grab a
go.
shield.
That's such a shame.
The shield can be wielded by anyone. It's not necessarily a strength. Yeah. So,
Did you
Quentin,
hear?
if you wanted to, you could.
You
Sure,
can have
no,
it,
clearly
Quentin.
doesn't.
Nope. Strong man, use
Okay.
it, please. And also
All
use
right.
your big weapons, and I will shoot from afar. But we need to save my stuff in my house, so let's go over there immediately. Come on.
Which one's yours?
Wow.
It's the one being
that's on
remodeled. Let's go.
fire? All right.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, come on. And just gonna start running over there.
And what you hear as you come up towards
I wanna look at
Cervantes,
Donkey, you stay here, and then I'll run off.
yeah, the donkey clocks that and kind of nods and says, yeah, mentally, not physically, but
Question:
mentally goes,
Did we return the
Sure.
donkey though? We were
You
supposed
did
to
not.
return it. Oh, okay.
Well, you didn't yet. I mean, you got in late. Leanna was sleeping.
No,
You think about it for tomorrow.
After midnight.
Makes sense.
If you can find her house. So she.
Keep the donkey.
So as you run down this hill, you hear this person, with these wings, with this deep growling voice calling you blasphemers, go, "Give me the shield. I know you have it. I've followed you since the mountains."
Oh, this one?
And he clocks you and points the sword at you and goes, "Yes."
We're supposed
Okay.
to keep that safe.
Should we get? No, we shouldn't give him the shield.
A powerful
No,
shield.
don't give him the shield. Don't give him the shield.
Put it.
If you won't give me the shield, I'm going to take it. And everyone roll
Oh.
initiative.
Oh, heaven.
Oh, you just hear
he's
from
mad.
from the background. Give him the shield. Give him the shield.
We'll get money for it. Don't give him the shield.
Oh my gosh. Do I get advantage?
No one gets advantage. Just tell me your rolls.
Oh,
Two.
man, just
God, you're
disadvantage is
rolling
rough.
like a real day right now. Try to make that a
Damn
thing. Day rolls is the
Disadvantage-
new Bobby roll
disadvantage.
dice.
It's tough.
Better than my second roll, a natural one.
You got a 1?
Oh no.
Okay.
What? I got a 9.
What? Are you kidding me?
I have more than all three of you combined.
I'm fine. Let me mess them up really quick.
Bro grabs, what did you get?
3.
3.
The other one was a 13 though, but the bad one was a 3, and that's the one that had my name on it. It said progress. You get a 3.
Okay. So as this happens, you see in classic Shmelda form, you see the name of this creature emblazoned in red in front of you, and it says
What does it
Repine.
say?
Repine.
Someone, what does it say? I can't read.
I think it's Rapine. I don't know what that
Rapine.
means though.
Repeat.
Okay, well that makes me feel a little better actually, because usually something gets me a little down. People are like, hey, meet me at this street, and I'm like, can you give me better directions, right?
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
we're not giving him this.
No, we'll get money for that. Just kill him. Kill him.
Okay. Should I
So-
just stand next to you then?
No, stay far away
Okay.
from me.
Okay.
Rapine, lunges at Cervantes, the closest of his enemies, and looks and potentially thinks he's the weakest as well.
There's no potential
Slashing with his sword and making purchase as he slashes, just because the light, the the firelight just illuminating you in your scared face as he swings. Let me hold on. I gotta roll some damage. Give me a sec.
Oh man, he doesn't look too good. Oh.
Just a reminder, everyone had 20 HP to start, and I think I told all of you your ACs had 20. Yeah, exactly.
Does the shield give me
boy.
sweet AC?
It does. It gives you +2.
Damn it.
Oh, please give me
Give
the
it to
shield.
me.
Give me the shield.
Okay, come here.
I'm
Come here
being-
and get it.
Terribly maimed. Over here.
Come on, come
Very
here.
Throw it
badly
at him.
burned.
Captain
alive.
America, that.
Bring it in.
Okay.
What'd you say,
boy. Rapine swings at Cervantes with this large. I think I said sword at first, but it turns out he has an axe. He's got an axe, and he swings it. It's a two-handed axe, but he's so strong he's wielding it one-handed, and he deals 12 damage to you with this swing.
Oh,
I
no,
play dead.
think
I
he's
play
dead.
dead instantly. I just.
Oh wow, he is dead.
Cervantes, it would then be your turn to follow up to attack.
I delay action. I delay breathing. I delay moving. I delay all actions. I lay
Are
down.
you playing dead?
I'm not playing dead. I feel dead inside, both physically, mentally, spiritually. But yes, I'd be playing dead.
He's
Holding my
Okay.
breath.
Roll a performance check, but roll it with advantage because I feel like you've done this before.
It's my signature move. Oh, thank God. 19.
19. You fall over like you had been dealt, a death blow, basically. And Rapine, who's just, it's dark out, and he just goes, yeah. And just as he slashes you and you fall to the ground, presuming that you're gone and done for. As he turns his gaze over to the rest of you as you're coming up down this hill and points at you with his axe, two-handed axe. You're next.
Okay.
He runs toward you all.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
What's your order? What's the order you guys are coming down in? Clearly, Quentin is in the rear.
yeah, I'm way back, but it's Cullen and then Melissa and then me.
I see
Okay.
no problem with being in front. I'm super fast. You can't catch me.
Okay. He runs up to you,
Okay.
bro grabs, and swings his two-handed axe, but you're wily and you duck under it.
You see how I am?
Nice.
Oh.
Bro grabs, it's your turn to make a move.
Okay. Well, you want the shield?
Yes, give me the
Yeah,
shield.
You can't have it. My friend said you can't have it. Oh, I got you good though.
Roll an attack.
Is that a straight D20 roll?
You're rolling with advantage.
Okay.
And yes,
Doesn't
it's
help.
a D20 roll.
Bobby, you have cursed all of my dice because that's a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
Oh, at least it's with advantage, so the 1 doesn't count.
Oh no.
Horrible. You're not killing any of us.
I kind of just do this.
Unfortunately, yeah, the light flickers and you're temporarily blinded as you try to swing this sword at this giant person in front of you and miss twice.
It turns out you're wily too.
Yeah. Jack, it's your turn to roll an attack or do whatever you would like.
All right. We're like, I'm just gonna spin my axe on the side of me and do a little with flair, hack at him, trying to reach his neck. And is he close to me? I assume I can.
Yeah,
reach
you're
him.
all. He would be standing within striking distance of all three of you.
Just a little flare on the side as I
Okay, so like you're winding up, you're coming up to the plate, you're winding up, and you take a swing. Okay.
Fancy.
Natural 20.
Natural 20
Oh!
And Jackax, in the last episode, had bought a lovely two-handed axe that does a D12 of damage.
Yeah.
Roll me some damage.
Oh.
A 2.
Do I get plus anything for that for being a
Dude.
crit hit?
Yeah, you got a crit hit. Yeah, so yeah, I guess
Usually
it's 12
double
plus
the
2.
number of dice that you roll.
Just double, or
Well,
Do you want me to roll
in
again?
ours
Do
we're
you
doing
want
a full D6 plus 6 or whatever.
However you want.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Everyone
one's
for two?
full and then the other. So, but raw is usually you just double the dice. So whichever, it doesn't really matter.
Mhm. We play brutal criticals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brutal.
We're gonna play brutal criticals in this one too. So we'll go with the full D12 plus 2. So Jack winds up, clearly proficient with this weapon, and just
Oh man, I can
Comes from-
smell the proficiency.
comes from downtown, swinging over the head, landing this giant two-handed axe in the shoulder of this of Rapine, just who stumbles and staggers back, making clear purchase there.
Oh, bro, if you'd had this though, right? Oh, rough.
Which brings us to Quentin.
Aw,
Quentin, what are you doing?
Okay, so I don't know what the
you had
battlefield
this
looks like. Are we like surrounded by like buildings right now? Are we like in an open field? What's the
You are
situation?
okay. You're in the town of Juneau at the moment. It's a small town, generally speaking. There's only maybe a couple dozen houses, but like a
that's
solid 30% of them are on fire at this point, and it's
Okay,
kind of
cool.
random.
Oh.
So you're
I will-
surrounded by houses that are on fire in like a little bit of a square on a dirt road.
Great. I will find the nearest like burning pile of rubble of someone's life that just got destroyed, and I'm gonna hide behind it. And is there like maybe a barrel, like a red barrel that might explode, or like a piece of like a structure that might fall if I hit it with an arrow, possibly nearby?
Roll a perception check for
Okay.
me.
Hashtag
I'll look around for
oddly
that.
specific.
Yes, ideas.
It's like video game, right? So like it's kind
Video
of
game
like
logic.
Yeah.
The 19.
Is he blinking yet?
Yeah, is he blinking yet?
Yeah.
Is there something glowing like
Is his
shoot
name
this,
blinking?
knock me over?
After Rapine was struck by the axe, he stumbled backward a few steps toward the house that he had lit on fire, Cervantes' house, actually. Still smoking and starting to burn from the awnings, the eaves themselves. He's under a burning portion of it, and you feel like if you could hit it with something, perhaps an arrow, it would probably drop on him and do some extra damage.
So I'm gonna get behind the rubble. I'm gonna put I'm just gonna like kind of like bend down and try to get like my arm really steady and shoot off an arrow to try to hit that.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Okay, so 12.
Okay, 12. 12 hits. It's not an amazing hit, but you hit some of the debris, and roll damage for me and add D4. So that's you have a bow, so that's a D6, and add a D4 to it.
Okay. So that is 5 whatever damage.
5. Okay.
Whatever
Five
damage.
whatever. That sounds about right.
There's no
So-
defense against whatever damage.
Ow! Whatever.
Quentin shoots an arrow into these this burning awning, and a bunch of flaming debris falls on Rapine, just getting lodged in this helmet, this bronze helmet that he's wearing. So it kind of like stings his face and stings his eyes, only making him angrier. And you see him sort of like beat his chest a few times before like angrily running back toward you. Okay.
God!
The buildings are already hurt, all right? You don't have to hurt them more. He's the one.
Oh, right.
Cervantes' house.
You're right.
Jack, he runs toward you, this axe up in the air,
Block.
and he's angry. He swings. The first swing misses, but you notice he spins as he swings, and he comes around the second time. The first swing kind of went high. The second one goes around across your midsection, and he hits.
Oh, you gotta be more wily.
No.
He does. Ooh, he does 9 damage with this two-handed axe as he swings it at you. Cervantes, you are lying prone, pretending to be dead. You're pretty much at his feet. So if you were to attack, you'd probably get advantage because he wouldn't notice that you were there. What do you want to do?
He's right next to me?
He's pretty close to you. Like you're a little bit behind him, so you could probably get up and like sneak attack him pretty well.
But how far away am I? Exactly.
You're 10 feet away from him.
Okay, I want to jump up, throw the trident, and then lay back down as fast as I can. That's a 5. That's a 5. It's all one fluid motion.
Advantage? That's with advantage, though?
Yeah. On one side, yeah, just up one.
Like a whale breaching. No.
I just want to point out, you've thrown it a bunch of times, but you can stab him with it. I mean, it's like a pitchfork, essentially. You might work a little bit better if you had it in your hands, but
I think he knows that.
I'm not listening. I'm already dead.
you open an eye and very sneakily climb up onto like a knee and throw this trident and then fall back down as if nothing had ever happened, like you're a toy from Toy Story. Just like immediately slump back into the same spot. Unfortunately, because your action was so quick, your trident goes high and sails over his head. He clocks that something came from behind him, but he's not concerned with it yet at the moment. But he definitely noticed that it happened.
Can I try and catch it as it goes by?
Yeah, roll an athletics or a dexterity. It doesn't matter. You'll have advantage on it. Roll advantage.
18.
Okay. Yes. Bro grabs, doing what he does best. Grabbing bros from the sky. He clocks that it's coming and like backhands it so that if he were to use it, it would already be ready in his hand. Meanwhile, Rapine, who has just seen this fly over him and watched Brograbs do this amazing catch, steers his gaze toward Brograbs, running at him.
Oh, hey.
He swings the axe again and connects.
Ooh.
Doing 11 damage.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
Murder.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
Bro.
You'd be more agile.
Oh, I need to be more wily. You're right.
And Bro grabs.
I'm trying to beat my outsides. I don't like it.
It's your turn to attack.
Hold them in,
All right.
man.
All right. As I sort of like get hit, can I sort of like toss the trident back towards Cervantes and just be like, bro, this is yours.
You don't want to attack with it?
No, I want to attack with my sword, but I do want to
Okay.
try and return it like, oh, dude, you missed here. Bro. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If not, it's fine.
No, you can do both. I think I want you to roll a throwing check. I don't know what that would be. What's a throwing check classically?
Athletics?
Athletics. Okay, roll an athletics. So strength. So you'll have advantage on that as you throw it back.
10.
It's a 10. Okay. And also roll an attack for me while you're at it.
And an attack.
You had one in each hand.
13.
13. Okay. You lob the trident back towards Cervantes, narrowly missing, actually. Narrowly missing Rapine, who's standing in front of you. You almost could have hit him if you had thrown it a little bit better. But
No.
as you throw that with your left hand or right hand, whichever, you swing your sword with the other one. And he's almost distracted by the fact that this trident has gone past him twice in the matter of just a moment. Like you had planned it and rehearsed it 100 times. It's almost.
I almost hit you with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, and you slash and you hit. And roll some damage for me, please.
He doesn't hit me with a trident, does he?
No. It lands near you.
Okay. It's like,
That's a 2.
2. Okay, 2.
Yeah.
He's
Wouldn't want to be a
Rapine is-
sportsman, right?
yeah. he's not doing well. He's been slashed really hard with this axe now. He's got his face is burnt because he's had all this ash and dust and debris fall into it, and now he's been slashed across the arm with a sword. So he's kind of not doing great. He's got some wounds to be tended to. Yeah. Which brings us to Jack's turn. Jack, what are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna have my axe in my left hand, and I'm gonna like pull out the other sword we just got, the dusty sword, and try to do like a scissor move.
Okay.
Got both of them.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna roll 2 attacks then. Your two-handed axe is a two-handed axe, so roll that one with disadvantage.
Okay.
And then roll the other one standard with advantage. So maybe it'll even itself
Totally
out.
worth it though.
So
That's
disadvantage 13,
Okay, disadvantage 13.
and then with advantage.
Yeah,
on
for the sword.
17.
17. Okay.
Yeah.
For the axe, roll a d12. For the sword,
Oh, decapitation.
roll 2d8s.
Oh wow. Okay, so for my axe,
What?
I rolled an 11.
What? Sword is
My
amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'll take it out of our new little dice little chest we got.
Ooh, nice.
I have a dice chest too. Only cool people have dice chests.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh, that's fun.
Wow. We haven't done. Oh, look at. Oh,
Yeah, well, yours is
yours.
fancy. We're gonna pair this. Yeah.
And then a 6, so 11.
So 11. Okay.
So 22 total.
Jack pulls out an axe, pulls out a sword, and walks up to Rapine, swinging in a scissor motion, and does exactly what you had hoped for. Head lopped off, spins through the air, helmet goes flying off. The body falls to its knees and hits the ground.
Oh, wow.
Very well done.
We did it. What?
You
What's with your faces?
Did we need to?
Oh, I mean, you saw the
burning
man.
our
He
village.
was, yeah, he was ruthless.
Well, I
You
mean,
had
he's
to
a
put him
local
down.
arsonist for sure, but like, is that merit the death penalty?
He killed Cervantes.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Just stand up slowly.
Oh.
Are there any more? Are there any more of these?
Oh. He's wily. He
So
is
we
wily.
didn't need to kill him.
Oh. No, we
Yeah, right?
definitely needed to kill him. Look what he did to my home. Please,
Which one's
please.
yours?
Well,
I'm gonna go try and put the fire out if I can, or is it just already too far gone?
Yeah, no, it's not too far gone because it's happened recently. It's really just the roof that's burning, and you would know that there's a large well in town. You'd be able to go and get buckets of water.
Ah, please to put
Are
my
there any
house out.
more?
Just
Are
start
there any more
hitting it
people?
with the shield,
My house too.
but it's probably
Yes.
doing more fanning
Yeah,
action
it's
than
fanning.
anything else.
No, bro, what are you doing?
Bro, I know it's bad.
Please do
it's
not,
like hot.
do not fan the flames. Please
I'm
get,
not, I'm beating
get the
him.
water.
Beating
Get
him
the
into
water.
submission.
We'll throw the water on the roof.
Okay, and I run over and I fill the shield with water.
And meanwhile, other citizens have like seen that this arsonist has been, murdered basically, and is now lying in the street, and they're doing their best to attend to the other houses that are burning, getting water from the well,
yeah.
doing anything they can to put these fires out.
Can I go check on my farm too? Is it?
Yeah,
You think
close
the
by where
boulders
I
are
can-
on fire?
My roof.
Oh, my
is,
house.
My roof is
Oh.
ruined. So is my health. Look at my body.
I
Destroyed.
mean,
I used
it
to
looked
be.
pretty small to begin with.
Yes, but he has hacked a big piece of me out. I am bleeding from this wound. It could be infected. We have no idea what kind of extra things or places that
Come
X
here.
has been.
Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. There it is. There it is. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
This does feel
You may
nice.
need more than a hug, but that
Does
is
feel
very
nice.
nice.
No.
Yes, no, I have a
No.
medical kit. I will need first aid. Most definitely.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
But the,
No, I'm not letting go of you
emotional-
yet, bro.
Oh, we are still doing this.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm just like stroking the back of
Yes.
its head. Yeah. No, it's cool, bro.
Should we leave Quentin?
no,
Quinn-
well, I want.
Don't go.
Yeah, I'm
You're
gonna stand
need
next
to
to the
hug him
body and just
too.
be like next to the body, just be like, waiting for a reward.
Come
Hello?
on, bring him in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh,
The three of us hugging out.
okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Jack.
I'm like trying to
One side.
squeeze in.
One side missing. There we go, bro.
Okay, well,
for
should we not check to make sure there are
The
no more
power
of these things?
Of the musk.
Yeah.
Local arsonists?
Yes.
Yeah. Weren't there other people?
Are giant bat-winged creatures coming after us? Why did they call us?
Wait, that thing had
blasphemous?
Blasphemers.
They called us blasphemous. Yes. Why are they doing such a
I'm a
thing?
blasphemer. Quentin told me.
Apparently, the shield is.
Non-believers.
Maybe we should cover the shield so it does not look like it does now. That way we can
Also-
still use it, hold it out, but then also make sure that you know.
No, it's a bit ashy.
Yeah, that's
but,
actually-
you know,
Yes.
hold that against it.
Yes. Maybe use our skills to craft something to cover it.
It's now the time.
Well,
I
no,
hacked
we
it at
can
it.
certainly do this maybe on the road while we are going to
We're
visit our
hugging.
friend to tell him that his friend wrote
Wait,
it.
we still have to travel more?
Yes. We have
Just
a little bit
ways
more.
to
Move.
go.
I'll go get the donkey.
All right, good.
Quentin,
Thank you.
roll a d20
Oh, sure.
for me, if you don't mind.
This, by
Jack
the way,
also
this
rolled a
switch
d20.
out with Frank, this is working out. This is amazing. This guy is great.
Oh, that's not a D20.
17.
Okay,
6.
Quentin, your house is one of the ones that burnt down.
Oh no.
Well,
Not remodeling it. It was just a deconstructive remodel. Nice.
Wait,
Yeah,
I want to roll my
gotta
20.
tear it down
then.
first, and then
what you notice as you
Oh.
walk around town, in the light, in the dim light, it's almost dusk. The sun will be coming up soon because this happened in the very, very, very late evening, very early morning time. You look around, about 30% of the houses in Juneau, which is again a very small town, only maybe, a couple dozen homes exist total. Unfortunately, Quentin's is one of the ones that was burnt down.
That's tough.
yeah. I'll shout even louder. Reward? Hello, I deserve a reward for this.
Hey,
Well, you were not
Buddy.
slashed by a giant axe. Maybe that is your reward.
this guy, he gets it. Also, you can ride the donkey. How about that?
I would prefer some ruples, but that's cool.
All right.
Well-
I pick him up and I put him on the donkey.
Okay. Oh, right.
All right. Here we go.
Would any of you like to check the body for any sort of
Yes.
signs of anything? I mean, he was wearing
I was going to
he was
check
wearing
the body
bronze
for,
armor. He had
for
weapons.
maybe shiny
Who
coins
say
and
that?
such. I would like to check the body. I have a very discerning eye. Do I get
Alright.
advantage while searching for money? That- I'm just kidding.
Sure. Roll a money search.
All you have to do is ask.
10
Can I
and a
take
7.
his
10.
hat,
Yeah.
his helmet?
He didn't have any money on him. But what he did have on him was a really sick helmet. He's got a bronze helmet. He's got a bronze buckler, which would increase your AC. He's got a two-handed axe, very similar to what Jackax has, which does a D12 slashing.
Is it better looking than mine?
It's roll a D20.
6.
It's way better looking than the one you have. It does the same amount of damage, but it's ornate and decorated. It's got bronze florets on it. It's fancy looking. And again, he had armor on. He had like some bracers. He had some shin guards and like knee pads and sort of things. Not a full set of armor, but enough to help you if you were to put it on. You also notice he has a tunic on, which is red and has a large brown hand in the center of it.
Oh.
Gross.
Other than
I
that-
think I know what that is. Gross.
Other than that, he
Yeah.
didn't have anything on him. No notes, no coins, nothing else. It's like he came for one purpose and one purpose only, and that was to kill you.
Start
Um,
fires locally.
Question: This buckler.
Yes.
It's a buckler to him. Now, does that mean it's like a large buckler? Like it's like a
No.
two-handed shield for me?
No, it's a normal buckler, and a buckler would give you, I think it's +1 AC. Double check.
Is our AC 10 starting, right?
It's 11 to start. So if you added
Oh.
that, you would have a 12. And let me make sure you didn't add anything. Yeah, so you would have a 12 if you were to use it. And again, Cullen or Bro Grabs has grabbed
Bro.
the
You can call me
Shield
Grabs.
of Rida, which gave him +2 AC, so he has 13 AC total.
Right on. Hey, does anyone want this hat? It's got a head inside, but we can take that out.
It fits you much
head
better
came out.
than it would fit any of
Oh.
us.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Does anyone want the axe? I'm gonna trade this for mine. If not, quite
I mean,
nice.
I'll take the bad one, whichever one you don't want. All right, and that's friendship.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Which one don't you want? Which one don't you want? Which
I'm gonna
one don't
give
you want?
him the ornate one because that's friendship.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh,
Come on, bring it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Get good. Give those big back slap programs.
There's like
Yeah.
a lot of muscles just like
Yeah.
hitting
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's just like slapping two
Mushing
hams together.
we
Yeah,
just
look
like
at
keep
Jackax.
on like
I look at
so
Jackax.
solid.
I was a little trepidatious before, but it is nice, huh? It is nice. Something I did not know I needed in my life, but now that I have
He
it,
gets
it would be such a waste to have it go away, right?
yes,
Bro
Bro Grabs
Grabs.
certainly is amazing.
Yes.
Is anyone taking the armor off of him?
I mean, anybody want it? It's up for grabs.
Do we-
You see what I did there?
And I even
See what I did
fit
there?
in this armor. This armor seems rather large.
Well,
for
let's
someone
try.
as small
I
as
start
us.
putting it on him.
Oh no!
It's not too large for you because it's not full armor anyway. It's just like plates. Imagine just like plates. Maybe the gauntlets would be a little bit large,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you look.
you'd make
great,
it work.
bro. You look great. Look at you. You're like ready for an adventure.
I'm
Think
like-
about how fast you can run away with this.
I'm just thinking of the kid in A Christmas Story who had all those jackets on. Couldn't put his
Yeah.
arms down.
Don't grow
Put my
into it.
arms down.
Can I actually have the knee pads? My knees are kind of a little weaker than the average person's, so
You spend a
would
lot
help
of
a
time
lot.
on your knees, bro.
I'm sensitive about it, so let's not talk about it. But you know,
Oh,
I just,
no,
you
of
don't
course.
want it.
Of course.
Well,
thank you.
doing masonry work, yes. Fine details on the lower portions of the statue sometimes.
Of course, the lower
Right.
bits always need a lot
Yeah,
of
the
detail
lower
work.
bits, you need lots of protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So here you go, knee paddings,
Thank you.
and you've got the Gauntlet boys. Very nice. Even though they're kind of big, if I'm being honest.
Well,
I've got
maybe
the
we give
helmet.
the gauntlets to Jackax. Maybe you take these gauntlets. They are too big for me, but maybe you can have. And that way we are all in a friendship of wearing dead
Sharing
man's,
armor.
dead
Friendship
man's
gloves.
clothes, right?
Yeah, and if we like get on each other's
Matching.
shoulders and stuff, we make one huge.
One
god.
huge.
Oh, that could be very interesting. As long
I'm
as
the
I am
head.
not the leg. Damn. Dang.
Yeah. I got the helmet.
Ah! Ah!
Sorry,
Helmet.
thumbs the brakes. All right. Does he have any shoulder pads? Anything like
Yep.
that?
Yep,
Oh,
he had some
anybody
shoulder
want
pads.
these? They're very thinning,
They
slimming.
seem too big for me. Maybe you can have.
I mean,
Jackax?
I can't cover
Crazy?
these shoulders.
if no one wants
Can't
them,
come on.
then
It's
Would
true.
they fit on you?
You're,
Would
They fit on me?
on you,
your
donkey
traps
boy?
maybe too big for shoulder pads, huh?
I tried to put them
Quentin.
on Quentin. Do they fit?
Knee pads and shoulder pads.
They fit. They would fit on Quentin if you wanted them.
Oh, here you go. Yeah, look
He's
at
like
you.
prepared
Oh.
for like a powder puff game.
Yeah.
well, this is really working out for us.
This is really great.
All right.
I just
Really
like
great.
imagine like the village, like people were just like trying on this guy's armor as and it's
Drastically trying to put fires out and like screaming
Yeah.
for loved ones, and you're just like, ooh, armor.
You look great, bro. You
giving
look
bro
great.
hugs.
Well, let's be honest. We saved my house on our own, right? This is the village of how you say bootstraps, right?
Yes.
You know, you
Yeah.
everyone.
Mine Velcro.
Yeah, yes. Or it,
Why
now they
not?
are no longer bootstraps and full-blown armor. We wear.
Does anybody want these wings? And I start chopping the wings off the thing.
Okay, so you're sawing through bronze with what? What are you trying to saw through bronze with?
His
The
wings are made of bronze.
Yeah, the whole helmet is like cast bronze.
Oh, it was on the helmet.
Oh, it's on the
I thought
helmet,
you
it's
meant
not
he
actual
had
wings.
wings.
No, not actual wings. Like
Oh,
it's
I
a
was
helmet
like-
with bat wings.
I was like,
on
this
it.
is
I
a
was
this is
gonna-
a full-on Balrog attacking the
For
city, like
flair.
setting stuff
'Cause
on
I
fire.
thought-
I was like,
yeah.
play dead, play
I
dead,
thought
play
that
dead.
was one guy, and then I
That's
thought
not-
that it was a creature that came. So I thought it
I
was
was
two
gonna-
different things.
I was
Still
gonna
trying
give
to
the
saw them
wings to
off.
the donkey.
Still trying to saw them off.
Yeah.
All right, you can stay there. The hey donkey, you don't get wings. I'm sorry. All right.
I meant to make all these characters who you were going to fight on whatever that is, Hero Forge, and I was just going to be like, here's what it looks like. So that'll come for the next time. I'm gonna get some more time on it.
Right on.
Yeah.
All
It
right, so
takes
he's
too
like
long.
naked now.
He's pretty much naked minus the tunic that he had on with the red tunic with the brown hand.
Oh, anyone want
On
a
it.
tunic?
Yeah,
It's
Maybe
pretty
the
gross.
Donkey.
I got a
Donkey can have
question.
tunic.
Donkey
Now that we
can
have
the
this,
tunic.
we have this armor pretty evenly
Mm-hmm.
spread amongst us. Do we get an AC bonus?
No, because no one took like the
fire,
full set. If you
That's
so
fine.
like
That's, I just
for
wanted
instance,
to know. I just wanted
yeah,
to know.
Bobby has like knee pads and shoulder pads, so it would require like a couple other pieces to get a full plus one
one.
AC. But he's already at 13 anyway. So if you, for instance, were to buy some other accessories, I'm sure we could get to that point.
Great.
Yes.
Accessorizing is key.
But the accessories, they cost money, yes? So...
All right,
They
so
Just
what are we
keep picking
doing
up
with this booty? Should we drag him out of town when we go?
No, you know, my neighbor's house is still on fire. We can just throw into that house.
No, bro.
Oh, no.
Right?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like a warrior's pyre kind of thing, where you just put them on the?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fire?
It is, respect
It's not
for
the
the
it's
fallen.
not. Well, I mean, he's not really fallen. He's a local arsonist.
So he
Yes,
liked fire, right?
Yes,
So.
yeah.
Right. No, I'm saying like don't give him what he wants. Right. And that's.
Oh, right. Yes. So we'll put him in water, I guess.
Do we
Yeah.
actually
I
recognize?
start tying him to the back of the cart. We'll just
Alright.
drag him.
Oh,
Are you gonna drag him? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hector him.
Cool.
What
Yeah.
are you doing with the head? Is the head just like in the wagon, or is it also tied?
Just bundle it in his tunic. Just stick it under the thing in the belly part. of the
Bundled?
tunic.
Oh, we're like
Yeah.
two
Okay.
ducking him.
Yeah.
Okay, I just cut open his belly and shove his head
Yes.
into it. Pretty
Oh,
gruesome.
God.
Okay, this got weird. But yeah, cool.
Not the
And if
turkey.
that's what makes my friend happy, I guess.
So you turducken Rapine, and you tie him to the back of your cart, presumably to drag him to wherever you're going to be going next. So options are you could go see Kasparov, who's the person who set you on this quest to begin with.
Yeah.
You could go
Kasparov?
You could go to Castleton. You could go return your cart, though obviously you don't want to return this cart at this point in time. So is that what you guys think you're gonna do?
Let's
You
go
said my
to
farm's not on
Kasparov.
fire, right? My house.
Your farm is not on fire.
Okay,
No,
cool.
you're good.
Yeah, let's
I
get
won't,
our.
I won't go
Let's
check on
go
her.
see Kasparov, yes. That way I can, I will rest in the back of this cart. Just a quick wink.
You want me to
Yeah.
like
I was
Use
struck
the
by a
tunic?
giant metal blade. No.
on your
I have-
wound?
I have my own, much cleaner
Okay.
bandages and sorts. I will...
You
Dig
do
in.
have. I'm sorry. What's that?
Oh no, I was just gonna tell him dig in your heels, bro. Let's
No.
go.
You do
Right,
have
no,
some potions if you wanted to take them. You do have food in this campaign. Food is how you would regain HP. So if you were to eat, for instance, like bread, you would get 2 HP back. That sort of thing. So if you wanted to go and have a meal, you'd probably get all of your HP back. You could
Is
also
there any-
do a long
Is there any
rest sort of
turkey
thing.
left? Like turkey jerky?
Look at my wrist.
No,
There's
no turkey.
there's a part of a breast left.
Ooh.
Oh, it fell off. Cool.
Yeah. So
Here you
you could
go.
eat that. It's pretty old, it's a
Dust it
pretty
off?
old turkey at this point, but you
Awesome
could
turkey.
okay.
Yes.
So you'll regain like 2 HP just from eating.
Can I
that.
eat one of my mushrooms that I have?
You can eat a
Great.
mushroom. Each mushroom, you got 10 mushrooms, and each mushroom I think refills 1 HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I
Are we
remember to
gonna-
pack any food?
Do we have any milk? That was 10 HP, right?
Some of you bought some food the last episode, but I don't recall who. And you could very easily, once everything is open, go and get some more food in the morning. At this point in time, you feel like the immediate danger is past. You'll probably be okay until you got a meal in you. So
All right.
it doesn't need to be a
maybe-
high priority.
Do we help everyone put the fires out so they can open up shop earlier and feed us?
Yeah.
Pretty good idea.
All right. Start
So you
bashing
spend-
the shield on things.
You spend the rest of the morning kind of putting out fires, taking care of everything.
More or less.
Leanna, who you'll remember from the milk bar in town,
You guys have a milk bar?
there's a milk bar. She wanders up to you, thankful that you're helping with everything. Thankfully, her bar was not touched, so she's very appreciative and says, especially for Jackax, she's going to go and whip up some food for you guys for the morning. Just whip up some provisions. She notes that you've done a very good job keeping Navi, her donkey, safe in this time.
That's a good dog.
Yeah. Donkey looks great. Cart looks great. You haven't done anything to it, minus the blood splotches where.
There's a
the guy's
guy
tied to it.
attached to it, but he's the local arsonist, and he doesn't have wings.
No,
We're just
definitely
gonna
doesn't.
leave him there.
Yeah,
And
we'll take him. Do you make a milkshake, sarsaparilla? What you got?
there's no sarsaparilla. Yeah, let's go with. You could get him. No, you can't get a milkshake. Can
Can
you
I get
a milkshake?
a whipped milk?
You can get a milkshake. Yeah, you can get a milkshake.
One milkshake, please.
Okay.
Also, how much was dinner the other night that I treated everybody to?
5 rubles.
Oh wow! Oh my God, we're getting partying every night.
Let's
Yeah, I got-
go.
I'll give you, like,
Let's call it 7 because you took things to go.
Yeah.
Would our hit points refill without eating if we slept, or
No, you'd have to eat or do something.
okay?
But for the sake of argument, let's say Leanna whips up milkshakes for everyone in there and brings out some bread and
I'll buy a
maybe
milkshake.
even
Yeah.
a little bit of extra meat, and it's sufficient for everyone to get
How
their
much is it?
spirits back up.
Per person.
She gives you the friend discount, so it's just it's 1 ruble per person.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah. When you've gone through a tragedy together, yeah.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh, she is very happy to hug you.
For the shake.
She maybe can't believe that
And I give her a
there's
shake.
someone else who looks as good as Jackax on the planet. So yeah.
Better. Jackax.
I mean-
no.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good traveling party here we got. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
Killer milkshake, by the way. Killer.
It
Really?
brings many boys into her space in front of her house.
Like the yard.
Grass. Yes.
So,
Yard of fruits.
yeah.
Well,
We should go inside.
shall we? Well, we must go to see our friend. Yes.
Oh, can we
Yeah.
borrow the donkey?
You can keep borrowing Navi. That's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey. Listen, I appreciate it.
Ew.
I'm happy to help you out. Just bring him back in one piece.
That was so not genuine. Look at you. Hey, look at me. Hey, what are you doing?
Me?
It is, I don't know.
No, not you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look
Oh,
at
sorry.
donkey, the
Sorry.
donkey and
I thought you
I.
were
We
talking to
have a rapport. You know, it is a joke. It is inside joke. It is how we show
No,
love
this is-
in this city.
This is no, dude. Open up.
Look,
all right?
look,
I
it
see
is like
you
how
putting
you
on-
and I, we don't need a hug. We do, but we don't need a hug to show that we are best friends forever, right?
Just bring him in. Hey, and I just whisper into his ear. You're better than that. All right? Don't go putting on a face. Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. All right?
Yes, well, okay. Wow.
I like
wow.
pet his head. It's cool. It's cool.
I just
Alright,
lean
yeah.
over to. I lean over
turn
to
around and
Jackax
I give him-
like,
I give him the old coach pat in the butt, like slap him forward a
Oh.
couple feet.
Oh, I will be walking strange for a while now. You're very strong.
Anytime. All right. There's more of that.
So you gather all of your belongings. You thank Leanna for her lovely breakfast of milkshakes, and you pack up the cart and you head winding path, when you had seen Kasparov the first time, you had fallen into a sinkhole. Thankfully, when you left, you realized there was a back door. It's just very well hidden. And three of you would remember where that is. So you head north along a path, northwest along a path out of Juneau, to where this back door was.
Right on.
And
Okay. Go
you
on.
you knock. You recite the code of Konami, which is what you would do to enter, which, as you know, is up, down, down, left, right, BA.
Up,
And-
down, down, left, right. What?
BA.
BA.
Yeah, BA. Thank you. And slowly a door peeks open, and then opens further, and you see
Oh.
a young boy, a teenager, say, "I'm so happy to see you. Come in.
Me
come
too.
Well, thank you for your hospitalities.
Get in there. Come on, come on. I start shoving him in.
in." Yeah, and he beckons you inside, and I think that's probably where we'll take our break. For
All right,
now.
perfect,
Uh,
perfect. We're
we'll
gonna take a
come
break.
back.
Hello,
Cowlick.
everybody. Welcome back.
Hello.
We're having weird conversations here. I wanted to catch them, but they stopped too fast. Welcome back, everybody. We're playing The Legend of Shmelda 2, Part 2, with Jason as DM. Killing winged Helmed horrors and such.
Local arsonist.
I would like to congratulate Pizza Snake 777 for being our Navi and coaster winner with a handwritten note. Of course.
Congratulations.
Snake, so that will be coming at you soon.
Coming at you live.
You're gonna what?
Coming at you.
I don't know.
It's your boy
Go ahead.
coming
hit
at
that
you.
like button.
With a sticker, with a coaster,
Darn.
with a like button. Smash that subscribe. Because you don't want to miss any of our Friday night episodes for the happenings in the week.
Maybe I should have taken this part over.
Yeah.
He gave me the option. I declined it. I'm like, no, James, you're
Huge
much
mistake.
better at this.
Oh,
You
look
do
at
this
that.
every week.
MK using the coaster right now. That
Yeah.
that Jackax Bro Grabs coaster.
I'd be using one of my coasters, but I don't have any yet.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
when's the last time you came to visit me?
That's
I don't
a
have-
good point. That's a good point.
Any coasters?
I
have
invite
any
everyone to
guys.
come hang out, and they're always like, "Ooh, I got
Yeah, no. I'm
literally
just gonna have to
anything
smash
else to
that,
do.
this
Literally
line.
anything
Whoa.
else to do."
They keep inviting us on
Uh,
Tuesdays and Fridays, and we're just busy. So it's
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to come over Tuesday night?
I'm busy finding some friends, so I can't hang out with you. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. No. The paint is drying on my wall, so I gotta make sure.
gotta watch it.
Watch that.
I
Alright.
don't know what happens to me on
Uh,
Tuesdays. I just think murder.
Murder.
Send a Navi sticker to Kate.
Bipolar.
Health gets murdered.
Oh, you have the other one? I know we sent one of these to somebody else. Send it to Kate. Well, maybe we'll auction it off. Oh, okay. I've given away 2 of these. I get Snake on both of them. Well, you'll get a coaster and a handwritten note, and then we'll do something
Special
fun with
sticker.
the Navi mule sticker. I'll send you another sticker. Something interesting. How about a rare hologram sticker, huh?
Ooh.
The rarest of the stickers.
Great
Does
news,
extra.
hologram.
It does
Bad
extra-
news, it's a goatsy. So,
Yeah.
you win and you lose. You win and you lose.
Like Pokemon cards, the hologram sticker does more damage in combat. I don't actually know if that's true in Pokemon
I
cards.
don't think that's
But
true.
Jason, what kind of music are we doing right now?
We can have something.
What are we doing? We're traveling? No,
You
we just
made
made it.
to Kasparov's hideout, secret hideout. It's in the side of a mountain. There's a hidden door, and essentially what had happened was you came, you knocked the Konami code, because he is of the code of Konami. It's just what his group is called. They're these special group of people who've organized themselves to fight this growing threat from the east called the Triga. He opens his door, happy to see you, and beckons you inside. And once you're inside, he looks at all of you, taking note of each of your faces, realizing that there's someone missing and that you have a new party member.
All right.
I'm so happy that you were able to make it. I saw the fires in the distance, and I feared the worst. Honestly, I thought
Local arsonist. We took care of him though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did he have a brown hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
seemed to be
you did?
from the cult of the Brown
You in
Hand.
league with him?
No. That's who we're fighting. I can't believe they've already made it here. That means they know about the pathway to the north to make it to the western side of Jarule. Oh, this is worse than I had feared.
Good news is,
It means it's
Uh,
only a
found
matter
your,
of time.
Yes, there's good and bad news. Would you
Well,
like to say the good news, Quentin?
I think I might know what the bad news is. I count 4 of you, and I was hoping for 10.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
We're very sorry.
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
The
I
bad
mean,
news
truth be told-
is we only have 3 pieces of these strange pie-like articles, and we need one more. It is
Oh.
vexing, taking up brain space, trying to figure out in my head what these things are.
Why
These
are you the
artifacts.
way
news?
you are? Why are you the
Good
way
news.
that you are?
When we touch them together, everybody feels happy. So that's pretty good.
Do you want to try?
What are
Touch
those?
'em gingerly. Oh, wait. Take them. Friends, put them out.
We're
Ooh.
Come on. Come
This
on. Here we go. Watch. Oh, no, don't.
Might as well show you the green rock as well. Here you go. It's a green glowing rock we found also. Let's just show them all the cool stuff we found. This is
Doesn't
here
look
you
to
go.
be glowing.
Oh yeah, look at this sword we got too. This sword of Oregon.
Yeah, and
Well,
I have
that's-
an ornate axe.
That's all well and good, but what about the shield that you had gone
Yeah.
to find?
Sorry,
Oh,
yes.
it is?
That's, okay. Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
It's a little
Hey,
crispy.
hey, 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 hey. Money first. Money first. Fair trade.
Oh,
Look.
yes, of course. I forgot. I'd promised you money. Thank you very much for going.
Things.
Thank you very much for did you at least give them a proper burial?
Yes.
Of course we did. Yes. Along with our dearly departed friend Frank, which I'm sure you'll probably give us a little bit extra for their untimely demise.
We're dragging the
Oh, no.
arsonist
Frank
behind
died?
the cart.
Yep.
Yes, Frank. It was tragic, really. There was a giant monster on top of the hill. We took care of it, but Frank, unfortunately, was not as lucky as we were. But
I'm
we
so
can hold on.
sorry to
I will
hear
take
that.
her share and I will give it to her family. Right? I think they are deserving.
Split it equally among the 4 of us. He means yes.
Well,
Yes, well, I'll give it
I'll
to
give
her
you what
family.
I had promised. There was 4 of you when you left. I promised you 100 gold each. I gave you 100 up front, plus 3. So here's the 300, give or take, that I still owe you. I'm deeply sorry about Frank.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Yes.
They seemed-
I will take this.
Strong,
I will take this
bold.
extra money.
Didn't even get to say goodbye.
Can you please hand the money to us and we'll equally divide it up among the 4 of us, please? Don't give it to Cervantes because we'll
Yeah.
just take all of it.
Listen,
And
Quentin. Quentin,
Kasparov
are you,
hands it to Quentin.
Quentin, are you
Thank
afraid I
you.
will steal your money?
Yes, I am, and I'm going to
Why are
hand
you
it out equally.
afraid
All-
I will steal your money? What have I done to
Cervantes.
you that makes you think I would steal from you?
Let's see.
Have I
He
ever
handed us
done
100 rubles,
anything?
took all of it except for 3 of them, and gave us 3 of them.
Did I spend
that's
any of the
probably
money?
it.
I was keeping it for safekeeping. We have talked about this.
Thank you very much, Kasparov. This is great. So 75
Okay.
for each of us.
Cervantes, you better not.
Better.
75.
I have not done anything. He always suspects me of being a thief or underhanded.
Are you?
No,
Are
of
you a
course
thief?
not. I would
Are you
never
underhanded?
steal. I steal hearts, but never money.
Okay. Well, I believe you.
Well, why wouldn't you? We are best friends.
I
This
know.
comes with the territory.
Okay.
All
I
right.
feel like
Cool.
Kasparov has taken the shield over to a table and is examining it. And they have a large tome open as well right next to it, and they're reading, looking at an old manuscript, an old drawing of something, and they look over at you. Thank you very much for returning this. Sadly, it's incomplete. Was this all there was?
Oh.
yes, this is the shield.
Yeah.
Friend.
Well,
Yep.
it's shield, but well, come here. Maybe it's better if I show you. And he leads you over to this large tome and points out. Okay, you'll see very clearly here.
I can't read.
This is the piece that you brought back, and you'll see that there's 4 other bits as well as a center portion, it seems, that make up the entire shield. This is just a portion of it, and unfortunately, if we're going to be able to stop the triumvirate, we're going to need all of the pieces reassembled. Thankfully,
You're using
I
lots
know
of
where the
weeds.
next one is, and it's very close. It's
Okay,
just
wait.
south.
Wait.
Yes. Who are you?
Oh, bro grabs. Bring it. Come on.
Oh.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels good.
Does-
Nice, no?
Is this common? Does he do
Oh,
this for
yeah.
everyone?
Oh yes,
Yeah, yeah.
all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
all right.
You
Oh.
consider yourself very lucky to be bro-grabbed.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
well,
it's not luck. It's just proximity, really, right? Anyway,
nice to meet
but
you.
So-
the-
Oh, a pleasure, and it's mine. But we need shiny bits for the shield.
Well, I provided the shiny bits that I had. That's what the arrangement was.
Okay. Well, I wasn't here for that.
Well, yeah, and that's understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine if we needed, I could arrange more shiny bits for the other pieces of the shield, but
Wait.
Well, when we were
you
agreed
mean,
at
like,
first,
Do you mean shiny bits are as gold? I mean, like.
ruples.
No, I'm not talking
well,
about ruble.
also the green gem that we have
What?
retrieved, the shiny
Yeah.
bit, the
Okay.
green gem that he has just shown.
Okay, I'm not worried. No. Okay, wait. The shield needs bits.
Yes.
Shiny bit.
Well, the shield
That's
is.
what I said. I said shiny bits, and then he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, I'll trade you." And
All
I
right.
think we're.
Yes,
I think
there
clear
are
we're
two
this-
types. There are two types
Wait.
of shiny bits. There are ruples,
How about
which are the
everybody
shiny
stops
bits
talking?
he is referring to,
Okay.
and then he has the green gem, which is the shiny bit you are referring to. We need both.
How many pieces of the shiny do we need for the shield?
We need 4
There's
more.
four more. Yeah. So you can see there's a black piece here. There's a white one here. There's a green one. And there's a blue one, and then there seems to be something gold in the center. And it seems like all of these pieces put together seem to form the shield as a whole.
Yeah,
As
let's
I was
take
doing
them-
some research on this, it
Take
seems
them out
like
of the book and put them on the shield. I think that's pretty straightforward,
those are just drawings, though. They're not.
right?
They're not
course.
physical.
Well, no, they're physically drawn, right? Come on.
Oh.
No,
I
I'm not dumb.
suppose you're right, but it seems after further reading it, the shield had been split up into different sections at some point in time. You see, we've been at peace for a long time, so weapons of war have really had no sort of value to us.
If
in
you're in
several...
peace, the shield is in pieces. I get it.
Exactly. I think you're catching on.
Okay.
Thankfully, we know where one of the pieces is, and it's not even far away. It's just to the south of here at a place called Hermanus.
Hermanus.
Yeah,
Hermanus?
Hermanus.
Cool.
Hermanos.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly. And
All
it
right.
says that, just like the Shrine of Rita, it says that this shield should be there. I mean, all you should have to do, I think, is go and grab it.
Well,
The shield would be there, or the shiny
Yeah.
that goes in the shield would be
the
there.
the shiny. Well, it's the shiny is the shield, technically speaking.
Oh. I see.
They're one
Did
and
we
the
know
same.
this before or after the shield?
No, I didn't have this knowledge until I had done some more research as you had traveled north. Well, you didn't travel north. I'm not sure where you came from, but as everyone else traveled north to get the one from the Shrine of Rita, I had done some research to figure the rest of this out.
Should we just wait until you do all the research?
Well, regrettably, it seems like a little bit of the research is missing. See, I have the information on the one that was at the Shrine of Rita. I have this
Good, you can't
information
read.
for the second one, which is at Hermanus. And then it gets a little fuzzy. It seems like these pages have been torn and worn over the centuries. And all I can discern is it mentions something about the Black Mountains. And it mentions something about a city in the southeastern corner of Jarule. But that's strange because there's not a city there. That's just the ocean.
Ghosts. Always ghosts. What?
Anyway,
Ghosts,
I'm not sure
that's
about all of that.
After all
But-
I've seen, it's not let's not take that off the table, right?
So we go to Herman's and get the
Spiritual
shiny.
arts. Very
Yeah, that's it. You go to Hermanus, not Herman's, and you
let
get the
us-
shiny and you
let
bring it back.
Let us talk ruples for a second. You offered us 100 ruples to walk up a mountain, find your friends, and come back. We had no idea that there would be so much danger, and now we have people with.
Oh, there
the
was
stinky-
danger?
The people with the stinky hand coming after us now as well. I think the price in ruples must rise. No, am I incorrect?
Well, as far as I know, there's nothing treacherous
Yeah.
on this journey. I mean, it's located very near a town. I can't imagine there
How
would
about
be
we
any
put
sort of.
a sort of stipulation if there is many dangers to change this price, because we went to the top and there was a giant T-Rex eating babyface there.
A what?
Yes,
a T-Rex? What's a T-Rex?
A giant lizard monster with lots of sharp teeth, very carnivorous. Jackax is so very up close and personal.
Are you making this up?
No, it
okay.
is the thing we.
It seems like you're trying to fleece me for money.
It seems like the thing that has killed your parents. Or
Well,
your
it wasn't my
friends, your
parents. It
friends.
was my friends, Bobby,
Oh.
Cullen, Daye, Jaymes, Jason, and
Well,
Melissa.
I don't think Jaymes was with them. It was weird. All of them but Jaymes was there. Weird.
Oh,
That is weird.
He was the killer.
Maybe.
What's happening?
Well, I would hate to send you on a quest and not make it worth your time. What's your price?
Well,
I mean,
it was 100
It's
to
just
go
a
and
jaunt
come
down
back,
the road.
right?
One high
But
five.
There's 100.
And 2 bro grabs.
Yes, plus maybe a hefty sum of, I would say 150 gold pieces or ruples instead, if you think. This
In
seems fair.
conjunction with.
There was at
We're
least
going to
50% more danger.
And we're going to have to get multiple shinies. So we're going to need money for each mission, each traveling mission, or,
Well, I suppose that's
Yeah.
fair. I mean,
yeah.
Jackax
if you're
raises
going
a
to
good
go to
point.
the east, you're going to need to get there somehow, and you're probably going to need money for travel. Okay.
Also,
Right checks your hands can't cash,
this
my
is-
man.
This
Don't
is a
do it.
very important mission, no? These ruples you are giving us, they go to providing support and gear and things that keep us safe, that can encourage the mission to complete more successfully. You see?
You've won me over. How about 150 ruples for this one? And per person, obviously. And
That's a bunch.
we'll negotiate the amount for the other two. I don't even know where the other pieces are yet. We're going to need to figure out where they are so we can plan accordingly. I'll give you a cash advance right now. I'll give you 200. And here, hold on. And he goes to a back room, a storage room that you would see. So you're in an underground sort of layer. It's dimly lit. There's barrels lying around. There's candles. There's obviously a large table, which we're looking at, and has a large tome open on it. He
It's nice,
wanders
man.
over to a... Yes.
Is it he gave me the 200 or he gave the group the 200?
The group.
Okay.
Because he's realized that you're shady. So he gave it to everyone. He
Am
very
I shady?
freely... He was...
What have I
Here,
done that is shady?
Everyone come take your portion.
Whoa. Shake you,
alright.
bro.
Hey,
Let me
hey,
turn you
Quentin,
upside down.
look at us
Give you a-
sharing this equally. No one stealing. This is great. Feels good, doesn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
Feels like
Yes.
a good friendship.
Boy, you love hearing yourself talk. All right, lead the way, Kasparov.
I like it more than hearing you talk.
Okay, well,
Yes, I
guys,
know. I know
Bros.
that. I know that.
bros,
Sorry.
bros.
Um,
I'm gonna need some grabs before we can proceed.
Kasparov returns with the
Kasparov,
two.
1 second. I need bro grabs. Come on,
Nope. Mm-mm.
come
I'm
on.
perfectly willing to hug and make up. I don't think any bad blood. I just wanted to make sure he was okay with us
Come
splitting the
on.
money. I wanted to count the money in front of
Bro
him.
grabs, bro grabs, bro grabs.
Okay. All right. All right.
Quentin, come here.
Alright.
Come.
Ugh.
You are so on edge. I think this is your problem. You think everyone is out to get you.
Kasparov,
We are all friends here.
Cervantes,
Bro.
Tristan. Bro,
Bro.
bro,
Bro. Bro.
bro.
Bro.
Kasparov
So-
returns, 200 ruples in hand, and he's got a bit of a bandolier, and it's got these knives in it, and he shows you that they're obsidian knives, they're throwing knives, and there's 5 of them in this bandolier. He also brings you a large net, a weighted net, and he brings you very carefully another item. It's small and it's round and it's black, and he says, be very careful with this.
Okay,
Don't get it near flames.
okay.
What does it? What does the flames do?
It will make it explode.
Oh,
Really?
explode.
Yes, it's filled with dangerous powder. You might not want to shake it. It'll probably be okay. Maybe it'll be okay, but definitely don't get it near flames because that will
Okay.
definitely make it explode.
You hear that?
But what
No
if we
flame.
want it to explode?
Then definitely get it near flames because it will
Only when you want
definitely
to
explode.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In the
Is
weighted,
it only, what is it
weighted
for?
nets.
Just exploding?
Yeah. I mean, do you not?
It's a bomb?
Yeah, it's a bomb, I guess. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, and a weighted net, a large weighted net.
Oh, that'll be good for fishing. Very nice.
Yeah. And then this bandolier of 5 obsidian daggers, throwing knives.
I'm out of hand.
Yeah, and yeah, it hangs because it's on a belt, so it just hangs from Brooke Grabs' mouth.
Alright.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Well,
Wow, thank
shall
you.
we head south to find this other piece of the shield?
You
Yes,
anything
yes.
for a donkey?
What a donkey?
Here, I can hold that, bro. Grabs.
Thank you.
I was gonna.
Oh, thank you. Hey, do you have anything for the donkey? He's gonna feel left out.
I thought the bandolier was for the donkey. No?
Well, I have some carrots. Would the donkey
Oh,
that'd
that'd
want
be
some
perfect.
carrots?
Yeah. No, everyone feels appreciated. I
Okay,
guess.
yeah.
Again.
Yeah, and he gives you like a handful of carrots. It's got the carrot greens, and they're kind of tied
Yeah,
together
just-
with it. Yeah, so you can just
Got
they
him by the
hang right.
greens. All right.
Bro Grabs is already being incredibly useful. This is working out for all of us. This friendship,
Yes.
this endless friendship. I'm glad I made a good deal. Becoming your best friend.
One more thing that will help you in your journey. As you travel south, there's a little town. It's very small. It's called Treslini. There's a person there, a map salesman, Limpopo. Go see him. He'll know that I sent you. He'll give you a map.
Limpopo.
It'll at least show you where you need to go.
Yes. What? Okay.
Limpopo, Treslini.
All right. Limpopo Traslini. All right. Well, thank you. We'll be back to hopefully with the other piece of the shield and to collect
Let's
our.
go.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Well, it was
He
very
gives
nice.
every one of you a hug and wishes
Oh.
you safe travels.
Thank you
and a
very much.
speedy return.
Well, and you do your research. Find these other pieces before we come back. Yes.
I'll do my best.
Ah. Well, you cannot ask anything more.
No. Safe travels. And
All right.
so our group leaves. You all get back. Yeah, you all go meet back up with Navi. Throw your new gear in the wagon. Who's getting what? Who's taking the daggers? Who's holding onto the bomb?
I just put him in the back.
Okay.
I know who's getting
Everything goes in the back.
Yes.
Okay.
Who wants the daggers?
Not
No one?
for me.
Are they good for throwing? Or what is the daggers good for?
Yeah, the throwing daggers.
Oh, see, I have no familiarity with these kinds of weapons and things.
I saw you throw a trident, and you were.
I was pretty
Good.
awful.
Okay.
I was not very good.
Well, these are
think-
smaller though.
Yes, I will say, Cervantes, these are more detailed. They're a little smaller. Maybe they'll be more useful for
It's
you.
like you're carving.
Okay, well, then I guess I will take this bandolier of throwing
Yeah.
daggers. These are daggers. Not throwing
Yes.
knives, these daggers. Okay.
Oh, throwing knives. Sorry, yes. To try them out. Just
What's the difference?
Yes, I don't know.
They can be used as either or. You can stab people. You can throw them.
Very
Have fun. Yeah.
and then
Use
They
them
are
to
much
your heart's
easier.
content.
They're definitely much easier to throw than a trident. So,
Sure.
okay.
No.
I will
Okay.
take this
Okay.
bandolier.
All right.
and also we have a net as well. Who wants that?
Huh.
I have
Why don't
2
you have
nets
that?
already.
Wait. Are we lousy with nets?
I bought 2 nets.
There's 3 nets now. This net that you got is maybe a little more substantial.
Yeah.
It could maybe hold down something a little bit larger.
Like a big.
Like a bear.
It's a
like
big,
a real.
big net. Yeah.
Like
Alright.
my size.
Like, maybe like several times your size.
Okay, I'll take a net. If no one wants a net.
Yeah, we'll give you the net. You can have the bomb as well.
Okay.
No. Oh.
Net.
don't have-
Well, I'm at a lack of pockets.
oh. Okay.
You
No,
thankfully
have
have a magical backpack that can carry anything you need on your back.
Oh my god, look at this thing back here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know
Maybe
I
you
had that.
should. Maybe you should
Well-
have the bomb.
Maybe
Go
that
for
is why your shoulders are so
dangerous.
strong. You don't even notice you're carrying around all this weight.
Maybe. Maybe it's just being confused and shrugging all the time, you know? What? I'm sorry, what?
Shrugs.
Oh.
Shrugs are
Even
a great
even
answer.
shrugs. I mean,
It's like, huh?
wow. This
Oh, for like hugging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. Nailed it. Oh, sweet.
All
All
right.
right, cool.
Let's
I'll just
just
put the bomb in
head
there.
out on the road then, yes?
I have a bomb now. Very cool. Very cool. Next.
And you all head south down a road for about a day. Most of you would know approximately where Treslini is. I mean, you don't live super far away from it. You've heard of it. You know it's there. And you know it would be on the way to the more southern parts of Western Jarule. And in the southern parts, you would find places like Rancho Romano, which again is a very large area where they grow food, where they have a lot of livestock. There's a place called Logione, which is kind of the general region where you would find the Shrine of Hermanus, and you would find things like there's a castle there you would know of called Logione Castle. And there's also a southern port called Samsara Landing. And you travel south for a little bit until you reach this small, quaint town. It's about 9 or 10 dwellings, kind of arranged in a unique sort of pattern. And you see one, and outside of it, it says, very simply, maps. Pretty sure that's where you're going.
What does that say?
maps.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
it says maps.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
It's pretty clear. We should probably go in there, right?
Yeah.
What are the other buildings? Do the other buildings have?
None of them have anything written on them. They might just be houses, they could be businesses, but it's not obvious what any of them are.
Are there horses or any other animals or people walking around?
There might be a couple people working nearby, but yeah, there's no one really around per se.
Cool.
I dig your priorities. Horses, animals, people. Smart. I dig.
Maps?
Can we go in?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us go meet the proprietor of this establishment.
I hold the door.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Mr. Grabs.
Sir. Sir.
And as you walk in, you're greeted by
Donkey.
a large gentleman standing behind the counter. Kuala Lumpur, welcome.
Yeah.
Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur, yes, welcome.
Kuala
Hello.
Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
How can I help you?
Kuala
Lumpur.
Lumpur.
No,
Poor.
come in.
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, yes. And he kind of bounces out from behind the counter and gives you just a big hug. Bro grabs.
Big fella. You need a big
Oh.
hug.
Yes.
All
It's been
right.
so long since I've been hugged.
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur, and he hugs every one of you individually too.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Yeah.
look.
Now this place, they get it.
Now,
Yes.
what's brought you here? How can I help you? Well, clearly you're here for maps, right?
Yes, we are looking to buy a map of the region.
That is my business.
We are set to do a bit of traveling, wide and far, and maybe a map could help us navigate the area of Jarule.
I know just what you're looking for. In fact, I think I know who may have sent you. And he knocks a little bit, and you would recognize the knock as the code of Konami too. So he's a part of the secret society. He's in the know.
Ah.
Hold on a moment. Let me go get you what you're looking for. He kind of shuffles around a little bit in the back.
If you have any maps without words, it would be appreciated.
Symbols. We like
Well,
symbols.
All the maps have words, or else you wouldn't know where you were going.
Right.
Yes.
No, of course.
That's fine. Yes. Thank you.
Are words going to be a problem? I mean, they
No,
have
no, no,
colors too. Is that
Color
yeah.
coded.
I like colors.
great? Well, then you're in luck. And he produces a map of Western Jarule for you. It's very basic. Jaymes, I believe you have this map. It's very rudimentary in what it describes. It has general locations of things. It's got some, it's got roads. It has coastline, and it has the names of some of the places where you would go.
I'll have it up in just a second.
Yeah, and we actually have a map to show.
I
Got
will.
a map. Got a map.
Continue. I have to change the format so I can throw it up.
Assume that the water is blue.
The water would be blue, yeah. So what you see essentially is,
I can read
you
that.
see Oregon in the north, and you see the mountain ranges that are there. You see Castleton to the south of it, and a large area with all of these fields, which is Rancho Romano. And you see some things that you hadn't really known about before. For instance, there's a large rift that separates eastern and western Jarule from each other. It's a natural
There we go.
formation from the land. It's actually a continental rift where two continents are splitting apart, and that is what's kept essentially Western Jarule safe from these evil doers in the east. You also see things like there's some islands. You see where the port is, Samsara Port. You see things like the Stout Peninsula. There's a lot to take in. It's places that you know. Again, some places will be familiar, but others you have never been to, because this is a fairly large land, fairly large bit of land. Notably, you would recognize that everything east of the rift is not filled in. It's just a map of the west.
Okay.
All right.
Ah.
Cool.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Well, very nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any
do we-
questions about it?
Does it
Many.
require any kind of transaction?
No, I know who has sent you here, and I think I know why you've been sent here too. Let's just say we're all on a quest of sorts, and
Well,
I appreciate your help.
so glad we could help you out.
Yes, Kuala Lumpur.
You're welcome.
Kuala Lumpur. The pointy bits are.
The mountains with the
Mountains.
sharp points. Yes, and there's some trees too. You'll also notice some forest. They also have pointy bits.
The pointy bits with bottoms.
Yeah. The pointy bits that are green would be the
Green.
Very astute. Very astute.
Thank you.
This is the height of map making technology, by the way. I don't know
Oh.
if that was obvious. So
Map making technology.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's like a
it's
carving. with ink.
wonderful. I have only seen a map 1 or 2 times. Very expensive, very sought after. So I appreciate this fine gift.
and very precious. Please take care of it. In fact, he gives you like a sort of a scabbard that you can kind of roll this map
map
up and keep it
case.
safe, nice and watertight.
Scroll case. We'll
Scroll
call it.
case. Yeah.
Yes, I will keep this safe. I will not let anything happen.
The big slash on the right side. You follow me?
The big slash. Yeah. The wavy
Someone
one.
took. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a brown bridge. At the
There
top?
is a bridge. There's a very small bridge to the north that you may notice. Yeah.
The north, of course. the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
It's big enough to maybe have a people cross on it.
Oh, certainly.
Okay, it's just
yeah,
small on the map.
perhaps
you know.
carts. Yeah, well, it's very far away, obviously. Yeah, it's definitely large enough to cross. You could take people across it. You could take carts across it. That sort of thing. Beyond that, probably not much else.
And it's free to pass. It's safe to pass.
As far as I know.
And
unless
the people
something has
over
changed.
there are unfriendly.
Whoa, you mean? Are you speaking about the Triga, those in the east?
I don't know.
They're definitely unfriendly. Now the people of Western Jarule are beautiful and fine people.
Right.
I've never had an issue here in decades and decades
Oh, I've
of
never
business.
had an issue either. Well, there was a random local arsonist we had to deal with. That we need to cut off our cart.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought I smelled something when you approached.
Yeah, we fed the donkey some turkey. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So once you cross the bridge, bad people.
Yes, well, I
just
do believe the
taking stock.
this person here that came to arson our town was from Eastern Jarule. One of the
Whoa,
Triga
really?
himself. I do believe so.
Okay. The plot
So-
is thickening.
You mean
Like
you were
they-
attacked? Wait,
Yeah, by a local.
What did they
arsonist.
look
That's what
like?
we said. Well,
They had
is it-
this armor
Come on out,
on.
they will show you what he looked
They
like.
show.
They had this hat,
oh,
Yes.
and our
these-
donkey's wearing a shirt. It's got a big brown hand on it.
Mhm.
yeah.
Disregard the guy behind the cart, though.
Oh,
He looks out the window. Yeah,
That's the guy.
that is definitely a Triga. Yes, you know it by the brown hand. They're the Order of the Brown Hand. They worship the one whose name that shall not be spoken.
and do they look like human, like
What if it?
Cervantes? And
What if we say it quiet?
What? Do they look human?
I would not say the name quietly or loudly.
What if you wait? No, I'm illiterate. Never mind then. I think we've been stymied.
Oh, look. You're being
Jack, what
carried
was your
by-
question?
what?
You had asked a question.
Oh, did they look like just regular humans or
Yeah.
larger?
This person, Rapine, who you had killed, they look like a regular human, but they're big as well, like an Orgon person. They're just a massively ripped warrior. Like that's all they do. They eat, sleep, and breathe, working out, and being badass. So yeah, this is a
You know what
warrior
I always thought?
to the gills.
I thought we were always so big because we ate all that organic food.
Hmm. I hear it's much
Well,
better
that
for you.
would
It's slightly
make
more
sense.
expensive, but well worth the cost.
I agree.
Yeah.
So they're big too, though. They've got their own organic food.
I don't know. Sadly, I've never come across one other than the one that appears to
Well,
be
yeah,
tied to your
there's
card outside.
One that,
Yeah, he
oh,
was
you
very
can ask
big.
him.
I mean-
very big. He was wielding a two-handed axe with one hand.
If that's what they all look like, then I'd be very worried.
Fair.
Yes, maybe getting the shield is a higher priority than I had first imagined.
Hey, do we still have the shield, by the way?
You held on to the shield. Yeah, there was no reason to like necessarily just leave it at Kasparov's. It's probably in better hands with you all anyway.
Right.
Aside from the fact that once you get a second piece, you may want to connect it.
What?
Oh,
True.
I see.
Yeah, you'll get there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
cool. Well,
Cool.
unless you have any other questions about the map or about anything else, I have some other business to attend to. So
No, we will be on our way. Thank you very much. You've
Absolutely.
been so helpful.
koalas
You're
for
welcome.
sure.
Yes.
Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
All right. Well, friends. Now that we have this map, where is it we are heading again?
Going to Hermanus.
Yes.
Hermanos. All right.
Probably to the Shrine of Hermanus, because if that's what it's called, and we went to the Shrine of Rita before for the shield, probably the same kind of deal, I would assume.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let us go to the Shrine of Hermanos.
Shire.
We must go past the, looks like the large city, Rancho Romano.
Where are we now?
We're in
You're in Treslini.
Treslini.
Someone
Yeah,
be
Treslini.
kind enough to point to the map.
It's
I'll
kind of the
point-
middle of the map, to be honest.
I'll point to Treslini for him.
Braslini,
we-
thank you.
Is there anything you want to purchase from this town, Rancho Romano, or should we just travel around and go straight to the Shrine of Hermanos?
I mean, do they have donuts?
I have no idea.
There,
Not bad
you
before.
may have noticed there is a large place that is called the Donut Plains
What?
on the map. If you were literate, you would have seen that there is a place called the Donut Plains.
I don't want to tempt you, it's not organic, but we can if you want.
I'm already big though, right?
True.
But are they gluten free?
What?
Gluten. It is a thing
I've-
found in plants.
I've heard stories in select areas you might be able to find that, but it's difficult.
All right. Well, if they aren't in town, then I say we push on.
Let's push on.
okay.
We head south until we hit the cross, cut the east along the road until we hit the Shrine of Hermanos.
Okay.
Great.
And before you all leave Trazzolini, everyone roll a perception check for me real quick, please.
Sure.
Gladly.
We have
15.
just regular.
Oh
Do I
wow.
have to roll disadvantage or regular?
Double 19s.
Whoa.
So disadvantage.
Yeah, you can roll. Yeah, that's fine. Roll.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
a 19
16 and a
with
5.
disadvantage.
Damn.
Bro grabs. As you're leaving
That's your
town, a message board catches your eye.
Rose? Squiggles.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Will help?
Would you like me to read that? You got it. I'm going to go over and read it for our good
With.
friend here.
With.
With.
I saw
And-
it. It's only fair.
Quentin goes over to read a piece of parchment that's been hastily tacked up onto this message board, and it says, help, missing persons. Last seen, Logion Castle. Reward for finding them. And that's all it says. It's got like an address. It'll tell you who to check in with, but it doesn't elaborate any further.
Oh. Do you see
Well,
the zip?
bro
Do you see the
grabs.
zip code? The zip code is from a not nice place in town. Maybe.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
But as you can clearly see, Bro Grabs, it says that there's a missing person and there's a reward for finding them.
Cool. Who is it?
Doesn't
Sure. Says they're further south from here in Logion.
So, it's a person, but we don't know their name.
Yes, it's going to
no,
be
we
very
have to
hard.
ask. We have to
Fine.
ask for someone to tell us their name, I think, before we will be able to know that.
The plot.
Well, Logione Castle is maybe farther south. Do we hit these? If we want to help these people out, which I'm not opposed to, especially seeing the reward at the end, do we want to hit the Shrine of Hermanos first? and then go to
Well.
Logione Castle, or do we want to go to the castle first?
I mean, if we're passing one, shouldn't we go there first?
Well, they split off. You see, they're in two different directions, and I'll point to the map at the two different places.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, then the closer
Although-
one first.
Yes, if Logione, if this missing person though is at the Shrine of Hermanos, we would not know unless we had their name, right?
Why would they be at the shrine of the Hermaniosos?
I don't know. I have no idea where this person, who this missing person is, or what's
This
going
is
on.
a serious mystery.
This address, the address, is it in near the Logione Castle, or is it like somewhere else?
It says the missing persons are there. The address takes you to Rancho Romano, actually. The person
so-
who posted it and who would want to find out the locations of the missing person is in Rancho.
Got it.
Right.
Got it.
All right, so that solves it. We'll go to Rancho Romano, find out the name, and head to wherever we think is best after that.
Yes, let's just
Yeah.
go to Rancho Romano and then continue to the Shrine of Hermanos, and then we will go to Logione for. It is on the way. Easiest path of least resistance, right? Do you
Great.
agree, Jackax?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, let us go visit Rancho Romano then, huh?
Okay.
You head south for a little while, following the pathways that lead you to Romano. And essentially, what you witness when you come upon this town is it's not so much a town. It's not really a city. It's kind of a ramshackle amalgamation of a whole bunch of like individual homesteads that you could call like a town or like a city. Mostly you have sort of day laborers, right, inhabiting the city. There's all sorts of animals. There's it's very smelly. It's very dirty. It's very dusty. The city is surrounded by fields, and you will notice specifically to the north of this town, this city, there seems to be like a racetrack. There seems to be like bleachers set up, and perhaps a place where they show livestock off or do livestock auctions, that sort of thing. You enter through these gates, which are in the south of town, and there's stock houses and warehouses full of all sorts of farm supplies. There's some dwellings to the west, and you would notice that again there was an address posted on this missing persons report. So you could head directly to the address if you would like. It would be in kind of the western side of town, where all of the dwellings are.
Yeah.
Okay, you head there.
Right.
You find. What's that?
It's agreed.
Yeah. You find
Agreed.
an unassuming little shack of a house.
Oh, it's just a little guy.
Yeah. And you knock.
Hello?
Who's there?
Bro grabs.
I didn't order any.
I am Cervantes. This is Jackax and Quentin.
Why are there so many of you? Why are you here?
Well,
Why are we here?
you posted the report, no? You are looking for someone, asking for help to find.
And the door opens immediately. Did you find him?
No, of course not. We
Did
don't
you?
even know who we are looking for. You did not put in the notice who you were trying to find.
I mean, we might have. Is he one of us?
It could be one of us, but
Who
this
are
is...
you? I don't know who you are.
Have you
What do
ever
mean,
been
am I
to
one of you?
Logione Castle? It says last seen
Is it
Logione Castle. If none of us have been there, then
me?
it probably could not be us by power of
Oh.
deduction. But I
No,
don't know where
it's-
you have been.
It was my kids.
Oh.
Your kids.
Wait, more than one.
Oh.
Yeah.
The plot thickens
Where's
again.
your kids? You lost your kids in this castle.
Well, that's where I think they went anyway. They had left, and they said they were going there. They typically play in the area. The castle's abandoned. It's been long abandoned.
Empty castle.
But it's been days. I haven't heard anything of them.
Did they
You
go
tried
play there
Going there?
during the days?
How many days away is the castle?
Well, it's not terribly far away from here. It's less than half a day.
Okay. Okay. Local castle.
And how old are your kids?
Well, they're like 16 and 18.
Oh,
I think that makes one of them an adult.
yes, I think so.
Well,
what are their
If you'd
names?
have kids, you'd know you always call them kids,
Oh, okay. Okay.
no matter how old.
So a few angsty little scrappers, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I wouldn't call them scrappers necessarily. I mean, you know,
No, you
we're
call them kids. You would.
we're
know
hardy
if you
folk here in the
actually-
Romano. Yeah. But kids nonetheless. And
Okay. Question. Based on my nipples, how tall are they?
well, the boy is about your height. He's the 18-year-old, and the girl is maybe about chin height. She's the
Wow.
16-year-old.
All right.
Well, they're
Big
both above
kids.
your nipples.
Wow.
They grow tall out here. All right. Well,
Corn-fed.
Well, we are heading, with luck, we are heading to Legione Castle. So we will stop by and see what we can find for you. No promises, of course, but
Question 2. Do you have any donuts?
Donuts?
Yes.
What do you mean, like the ones that grow in the plains? The donuts?
Go on.
But go on what? They're donuts. They grow in the plains. What do you mean?
have any of these donuts
What?
on your person, just to
What?
try out?
Why? I thought you were here about my kids.
We are.
Sorry.
How are we going to entice the kids out of the cool castle if we don't have donuts?
You just
Yeah.
find them and bring them out. Why
This
do
is
they need
sound
donuts?
Logic. Maybe this is why your kids have been missing for so long. You don't have the donuts
Oh,
to bring them
alright.
out.
Did you come here to patronize me?
No, we are
Alright.
looking for your children. We're trying to help you.
Maybe?
What do you mean traitors?
let's cool it. Let's cool it. Bring it down. Bring it down. All right. Let's just
if
get
we
your
are making
name.
fun of him.
Did we
Oh,
ask
no.
you for your
We're-
name yet, sir?
We're blasphemers.
What?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. What is your
Unbelievers.
name? What is your name? What are your kids' names?
That's a great question. Let's go with.
Maybe that's why you lost them.
Yeah, they
Try
don't
to
even
have
have.
names.
They don't even have names.
Are
No
you sure you
donuts,
have
no
children?
names. I'm not sure they are lost, but have run from you.
Do you mind if I just look in your head for any big bumps?
Don't touch my head.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Not appropriate. Check.
Let me give you some names. Okay, this
About-
guy's name is gonna be. Let's go with Simon,
Simon. Okay, Simon.
and his two kids
the,
he's looking
the-
for are Ancho
Oh.
and Ilana.
Yeah.
Ancho, and his son Elana. Got it.
No, Ilana's the girl, 16-year-old.
Oh, Elana is the girl name.
Yes.
I see.
Ancho.
Ocho and Alana.
Alana.
Ancho,
Joe.
like the chili.
Honcho. Like a honcho, but without the
Yeah.
hon. Well,
Without the
beginning. I don't know what the letter is, but without that first one.
Okay.
Ancho man.
Assembly 2.
Well, we will get some donuts and try to locate the place your kids have been hiding.
Well, again, I'm not sure donuts are going to be helpful, but if you could
you have a
find the
food that
kids
they
and bring
like
them
better?
home. Well, yeah, the thing that every kid likes, Cinnamon Coast Crunch.
Cinnamon
course.
Coast Crunch. Well, that is now. This Cinnamon Coast. Does it extend all the way to the Legione Castle, or you have to travel east from there?
No, the Cinnamon Coast is just the name of the coast to the south.
Yes, but yes. Okay. All right.
Well, and also before we go, I have to ask: is there any reason they left? Were they upset about something specifically, or just thought you were a bad father, or
Oh,
what?
they're kids. They were just playing. Wow, why way to insinuate I'm a bad father? No, they're kids. They went to play in the castle. It's abandoned.
Well, you know
you
how
not
teens are.
play?
They get all angsty and they think that their parents are the worst ever. You know, it's typical.
Well, You're not wrong about that.
All I'm saying is I don't let my kids play in abandoned castles.
You have kids.
No,
Oh, okay.
Clearly.
that's why I don't let them play.
Yes,
in
you only
abandoned
let them
castles.
play in abandoned castles.
No, I don't have kids. What?
Abandoned castles.
And
But if you did have kids, would you let them play in an abandoned castle?
Oh.
If you had them, I mean.
that's a big ask.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
not sure I'm ready
Yeah.
for kids.
Yes.
Yes, there are many questions, Quentin. There are many questions to getting to that point. We must discuss.
Of course,
and we will do
yes,
so on the
yes.
road. As thank you so much for your time.
Question 3 before we go.
Oh, yep.
And you just
Do you
hear the
have
door slam.
Oh,
I would like to
He's
hear the
Simon!
question. Bro grabs.
Simon, one more question, please. Simon.
What is your
He
question?
doesn't have. No, he answered it. He doesn't have anything for the donkey.
Oh,
All right.
heartbreaking, really. The cinnamon coast crunch does sound good though. Maybe it goes well with donuts.
I need both
Maybe.
of these things in my life, which
Okay.
we have here,
Yes,
so it might.
Well,
Everyone roll
That
a history check. So if your Oregon roll disadvantage.
9.
15.
13.
Okay. Quentin, you've heard of Cinnamon Coast Crunch before. You would know that Cinnamon Coast Crunch is a delicacy. It's usually found in like fairs. You could find it in, it's like circus food sort of thing. Roll another history check for me.
18.
18. You've eaten it before, and you also know that Cinnamon Coast Crunch is made by popping donuts, which are nuts that you would find in the donut plains that grow wild. You pop them like popcorn, and to make Cinnamon Coast Crunch, you add obviously cinnamon and sugar to them, and you just kind of like you put them in a bowl and you would eat them. It's a tasty treat. Again, it's usually something that's like a dessert, something you would find in a fair sort of situation or a gathering.
I'm hungry.
She's going to go get literal cinnamon toast crunch, right? Pretty sure.
I would like some as well.
Share the sentiment with you, Quentin. I think we are finally seeing eye to eye right now.
Sure. By the way, our two muscle-bound gentlemen seem to be kind of thinking about things right now. Oh, one of them is hey.
Sorry, I went to the loo.
Oh, that's right. That's perfectly fine.
Fair. Shall we? No, I was going to suggest we talk on our road to the Shrine of
Yes,
Harmonos.
yes.
Quentin,
Yes.
what do you have in your mind? What is piquing your fancy?
Yes. As we travel, so I was just thinking, I believe that if we get some donuts, we could actually cook them up and make some cinnamon coast crunch. And if that smell kind of is in the air, maybe the children will come out of the castle, and our two muscle-bound fellows here can just grab them up. We can deliver them back to their father. That's my
So-
original plan. Take it as you will.
It is a very good plan. Is there anywhere to find donuts around here? I know that there is
Ugh,
donut
we-
plains, but does anyone here sell donuts that we can easily procure?
Maybe we ask around.
Donuts?
Donuts? Donuts?
Donuts?
Hello? Donuts?
There's lots of people wandering around, but no one pays you any mind, really. They just think you're crazy people yelling about donuts.
Can I
think
find
they might
a?
be thinking that we're selling donuts.
Can I find
Oh.
an appropriately aged woman and approach her?
Define
Is this-
appropriately aged.
Is this something that you've had to do before? And you
Well, the
found
last time,
inappropriate age?
I there were questions to the age of the people I was talking to. So this time I want to clarify. Find someone of appropriate age.
For
Appropriate
what?
for what?
For conversation.
Yeah, you see there are women walking around. You're more than welcome to go and try to approach one of them
Jack.
and not get hit.
Jack, will you join me on this excursion, please?
Oh. Bro, watch this. This is gonna be amazing.
Yes.
Go on.
All right.
Just stick close to me and do your smile. You are very attractive when you smile. And I want to walk up to the appropriately aged women and do a very deep, flourishing bow. Ah, hello. It is very nice to meet your acquaintance.
Hey, it's nice to meet you too.
Wow. Oh, you have a very beautiful accent.
Oh,
Is it,
thank you.
Is that a common around here?
This is what we sound like in a Romano.
Oh, well, it is very, very sensual, no? We are looking for donuts. You would not happen to know someone who has them or have procured. We have heard about this thing, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and my fingers, they are not, they do not have the dexterity of someone who is practiced and trained in this such a thing. I was hoping maybe you could help me and my friend Jack here to acquire this delicacy. You see, we are such clumsy fools, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks at Jack and actually perks up a little bit. Oh. Well, for you two handsome gentlemen, I would be happy to help you. You see, donuts, they grow in the donut plains, but you might be able to get them at a place like the Milk Bar, or, perhaps you might be able to find a vendor on the street who would be able to sell you the donuts.
Oh, you have been more than kind. I very much appreciate your help in this very delicate matter. And I'll take her hand, kneel, and kiss her hand.
Just one step too far.
And might I acquire the name of this very helpful patron?
Yeah, my name is Carmela. I'm very surprised you kissed my hand because I deal with the goats, you know?
It is of no concern to me. Well, Carmela, it is very nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Hopefully our paths will
Carmela's
cross
last
again.
name is Shit Hands.
Maybe she's with the brown hands. Oh no. She's a tiger. Get her.
She's maybe eager to change her name, Cervantes.
Well, it's a good to meet you too.
I
you
am
both,
maybe
seem like a
eager
nicer
to
people,
change
especially
her
this one.
name too.
This one is good on the eyes, you know.
Okay, well, yes, Jack is a sight for eyes that have soreness. We will be on our way to this milk bar. Thank you so much.
Every time. Every
My eyes?
time.
I heard.
Amazing.
Do you have that
And,
same reaction when people see you for the first time?
No.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
I've usually got to bring him in, let him really, really feel it. Jack, your nonverbal communication skills are off the charts. All right? Off
What is that?
the charts.
What does that mean?
That means you're like making connections. You're making friendships just by being,
Yeah,
pretty
everyone's really nice.
right?
Yeah.
All about the attitude. Just to put it out there.
All right, so where are you guys
I'm
heading?
just gonna look at Quentin with a look of like, life could be so easy. It could be so simple and
We
easy.
weren't all born as lucky as my porcelain doll here. You are
In the bubble.
okay. Yes. So let's find a vendor. Do we see any?
Yeah, so near where you came in, there's the milk bar. You may have noticed it as you came in. Now it's maybe a little bit more obvious since someone had pointed out that it was there. But yeah, I mean, if you look around for long enough, you're going to be able to find a donut vendor in the city. You might even be able to find a Cinnamon Coast Crunch vendor, though usually they're only found in Samsara Landing. You'd have to get pretty lucky to find one. In fact, is that what you're looking for right now? Are you looking for donuts or...
Yes.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna pick up some milkshakes for everybody.
Okay,
That sounds good too.
everyone,
Programs. This is an excellent idea.
those
I
of
will
you
go-
who are looking for donuts or cinnamon toast crunch, roll a d20 for me. Just a d20.
I would like to purchase a half dozen milkshakes.
I did
please.
disadvantage.
Oh, you.
I got a 2.
Did anyone get over a 15?
2. A 3.
You wander around. You don't look extraordinarily hard, but you know there's very few places to actually buy things in this area. It's mostly vendors and things for farm animals and things for farm animals. You know, harnesses, that sort of lot. Not a lot of people just like cooking on the street. So
I'd like to
unfortunately,
sell animal clothes here.
they would sell animal clothes here. Yes, there would be like a
Well, no, I mean,
tannery,
like the harnesses and stuff. You know, make them feel pretty.
Navi is a very exceptional being. I think looks great, just as is. No, the natural beauty. You put too many harnesses on a creature, then they look
Oh, what? No,
out
no,
of their
dude.
elements.
No, the donkey can hear you. Obviously not. I was just saying that they like to sell animal clothes.
Oh,
It's just an
I see,
observation.
I see.
Plus, we already got him that sweet shirt with the shit hand.
Yes, I thought this was much more acceptable.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yes.
Here's a milkshake.
Shall we get milkshakes? Oh, thank you so much. Wow. This is wonderful. What
We
flavor
pack
did you
these.
get? What
How much were the
flavor did you
milkshakes? Oh, they're all vanilla.
get? They're all vanilla.
Yeah. Are they
Interesting.
a rupee a piece? 10 rupees? How many?
milkshakes here
Did I get
are going to
raked over the
be.
coals?
They're 3 rupees a piece here.
Oh.
Oh, they got me.
But it's the freshest
Whoa.
milk, and actually there was so many different types. You could have ordered a cow milk, an oat milk, a sheep milk, a goat milk, just any sort of milkshake that you had possibly wanted. You could have gotten in this town. But yeah, they're all 3 rupees.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a basic bitch, so they're vanilla.
Yeah.
Can we keep it
And
in our backpack for later, or do we have to drink it now?
Sure.
I'll just
Well,
have mine now, I think.
I think I too.
I'm gonna
will
keep it in my
put it
inventory.
for
All right, there's
my
2
milkshake.
extras too. I got 6.
Okay, well.
You know what? There's 1 extras because I'm gonna give 1 to the donkey.
Oh no, I will lead the donkey in front. I will lead Navi to the shrine of Hermanos. If anyone has any objection,
No.
Nope.
okay.
None from me.
Continue on to the shrine
All right.
of Hermanos.
At this point in time, it's getting kind of dark. You know, the sun's going down, and you head east, which I believe is what direction it is on the map.
Yeah.
From Rancho Romano,
From
you head toward the shrine.
Rancho.
And as you get there, you start to come upon it, and it's kind of barren. I mean, it's not like the Shrine of Rita was a gorgeous black stone obsidian platform with this giant statue standing in it. And as you come upon on the shrine, I mean, you realize it's the shrine. There's stonework. There's a platform, but whatever seems to have been standing there isn't really standing anymore. In fact, question.
Could I beat the people who did this stonework in a competition?
No.
Wow. There's a lot to
Wait, could you beat them or
Yeah.
be them?
beat.
Could you beat them? Yes, 100% you could beat them. You're far better. In fact, okay, so you're pretty close to the coast.
Okay.
Here's what you see as you come up to this shrine. There's what appear to be statues of people, but they're really eroded. The sea air and the rain over hundreds of years has just kind of worn the features away. Also, you notice that the statues which were there at one point in time standing presumably have fallen and have kind of smashed into a lot of different pieces. And it looks like maybe someone came and vandalized the site, but you're
Recently?
unclear because it's just very old. It's hard to
Does
determine.
the stone, like, because there's like, there would be like weathering on the outside of the stone, and if the statues break, like, does the inside of the stone look much less aged?
Roll an investigation check.
Does the face look like Jack?
16.
16. Okay. The face looks like Jack may have carved it. Yeah, because it's like indistinguishable. It's undiscernible. You can tell that it's a face, and you can tell that there were two distinct statues here at one point in time. But it's really hard to tell much more than that because they're just so badly weathered, and of course they're lying on the ground in pieces. What you do notice, Cervantes, as you look around, is there's some obvious signs where someone may have taken a tool to the base of these statues, and specifically to the base of the stand, the pedestal that these statues were on itself. In fact, there seems to be like a hole in the center of it. It's not deep, it's pretty shallow, but it seems like a stone or something may have been removed from the base. Roll another perception check
Jack?
or investigation check.
Jack?
3.
Nice work.
Okay. You don't see much else lying around. If anyone else would like to roll an investigation check, you're more than welcome to as well.
Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna look
Natural
for
one.
donuts.
17.
There's no donuts lying around.
Oh,
Rolled a 1 and a 3, so.
I think I'm out of D20.
Quentin, as you scan the perimeter of this platform, this base of platforms, you find something interesting. You find really the only bit of information that's left here, which is it's a scrap of paper, and it has the name and the small insignia of the Romano Milk Bar written on it, a place you had literally just come from. But
Really great milkshakes.
yeah, I mean, they make the best milkshakes probably in all of Jarule, to be honest.
I would agree. Yeah, I just had one. It was great.
But that's literally all you see. Ground up statues, something missing from a base, a scrap of paper.
And the paper looks new as well. It's not worn.
The
by-
paper's definitely new. Yeah, it's not old.
What?
What does that paper say?
Oh, well, it's weird. It seems that the Romano Milk Bar people were here, and they might have taken whatever we needed. I'm not sure why that would make sense, but it's a crazy world.
Where we just were?
Apparently.
What?
They got our gems.
They got our gems. Yeah, I mean, that's all we have to go off. There's this scrap of paper over here, and there's a big hole in the ground, so I assume they took whatever we needed from the shrine, and
Where
they
does
have
the
it.
hole go?
It's not necessarily that it goes anywhere, it's just that it appears there's a large pedestal base
Yeah.
that these statues were on, and there's something in the center of it that appears to have been carved out of it.
Leaving a hole.
Leaving a hole. A shallow hole, but a hole.
Well, then I say we go get some more milkshakes.
All right.
They're expensive,
agreed.
though. Watch out.
Yes, very expensive. Watch out, everyone. But let's be on our toes when we get back over there. Let's ask questions, but don't.
Hey,
Yes.
what should we do with this body?
Oh, all right. Just
Leave
dump it.
here.
Maybe dump it
Bury
here.
it.
Right.
Sure.
Give it
Yes.
a proper burial.
Just cut it. I'm gonna cut whatever we tied it up with.
Here we go. Problem solved.
There we go.
You're just leaving it like on the shrine or next to the shrine, just like laying in the dirt.
Well, yes.
Should
Okay.
we cut
Should we
out
give it a-
this brown hand to play it here to let everyone know who did this to the temple?
Well, that's propaganda.
Wow,
Yes.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
There goes our
Right?
camera.
that was really good.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
had a boss once that used big words.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Oh no, no! It was like a gimme job. Like he was like,
Oh.
"Hey, you're big and strong," and I was like, "Well, you're good at observations." And then pretty much I was hired. So it's like it's not really I need like a congrats on it, you know.
Oh,
It
okay.
happened.
Well,
it was,
you know, I'm just trying to hype
I
you
was
up.
just there, and
that's
he
not
was
something-
pinned under a big thing of marble, and I was like, "Oh, I got you," right?
Under marble.
Yeah, his legs were crushed. Yeah, no, it's bad.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a terrible situation for this man.
Yeah. I carried him around for like 6 months though. It was fun.
Oh, that sounds fun. It does sound
Yeah, it's a
fun.
bit of like a Master Blaster situation.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes. I have heard of this Master Blaster. I've never partaken, though.
No, not a guy like you wouldn't need it. Wouldn't need it. You got your own feet to stand on.
Ah, well. Thank you, I suppose.
If there's a hole, maybe we'll just put him in the hole.
In
Not
the hole in
shallow
the center of the platform.
pedestal.
Okay. Are you gonna dig a little hole, like a little shallow
Yeah.
grave for him? Okay.
Maybe off to the side.
Put a rock
Just
on
so.
it.
Yeah, just because he looks a little bloated. Because we forgot
Yeah.
to do this a few days ago.
Okay. So you bury him in a very small, a shallow grave near this shrine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Just,
bid good riddance.
Yeah,
Mhm.
if someone can use letters, maybe here lies a local arsonist on a rock.
Mm.
And all of you would have
Here's-
the ability to carve that in. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
all of you. who
here's the question.
read. Yeah.
Right.
Here's the question. Usually I would leave 1 ruple as a sign of, just a kind of nice thing for the gods when I bury someone like this, but he did burn my house down, so...
But look at this fancy shoulder pads you're wearing.
Okay. You're right. We won, so I'm not going to be a
Law
soul.
of equivalent exchange.
Wow, okay, very surprising.
I don't know what
Constantly.
it means.
I'm leaving okay, well, leave a ripple. Okay, there we go. That's all. And I'm good.
All right.
Well, it
Hey,
is
you-
late. Should we maybe try
You
and
gonna-
camp off the road for a little while?
Sure.
Head back to Rancho in the morning.
Hey, Q. You forgot your
Hmm?
ripple.
Oh, no, I'm leaving it with the grave.
Oh, okay.
as a-
Right.
yeah, to take with him on his way to the gods, to meet the gods, so...
Okay.
We can sleep at the castle, the abandoned castle.
That
Well,
sounds
that's
terrifying.
Quite far away, no?
Well, what if we hear
castle-
the kids crying out of
It
fear?
is almost
Then we'll
it's
know.
almost dark, and it is a half day's trek, maybe more.
That math doesn't add up.
Well, that is what the man at the Rancho said. No?
Yeah, I'm saying like we won't get there. It'll be tomorrow.
Oh yes,
And we'll be
yes.
like, oh, we didn't get to sleep last night, and I'll be like,
Yes.
cranky.
Mm.
Or we could just
I
get
do
some
turn into
milkshakes.
a little bit of a what do you say? A raging bitch when I do not have my rest.
You know what? I'm gonna take your word on that. I believe you.
Yes.
I mean, it's
I
good to know yourself,
I turn
right?
into
So-
I turn into no bro grabs. You know?
Yeah, yeah. I feel you.
Okay.
So we're resting here or resting back in Romano? Romano.
Well, Romano would
let's
be
rest
quite
where
a
we
ways
can
away.
get milkshakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we have time to head back all this way?
Yeah, you
Jason?
could settle down here.
Sure.
Here it
there
is.
wouldn't
Yeah,
be any
next to the
problem with
dead
it.
body. It's all good.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, no one's gonna come and bother you. There's a dead body. There's unless it's an animal, maybe like coyotes or something. But
Yeah, but then they already have their snack.
Ugh.
And
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
it was
much.
pretty shallow, so it's potentially
all right.
Okay.
So
So
I call
you-
the cart.
you all
Oh,
I
Shotgun.
will
get
sleep
a space
Un-
situated.
I
Yeah.
slide
underneath
under the cart.
Oh.
Ooh, I already got it there. Ha, I got you. Yeah.
Oh, there's
Come on, plenty of room.
We
Plenty
can
of room.
both-
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah,
both
yeah, yeah. Big spoon.
Hang it. Oh, well, I don't think that was really in question.
Of course not.
It's a nice night. You're surrounded by beautiful open fields full of all sorts of interesting things. Corn and wheat and oats and apples and all the good stuff, right? So it's just a naturally pretty place. Wide dirt roads, no traffic. In fact, you don't see
Sounds
anyone
like
else come by
countryside.
at all. Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. You're literally in the country, literally right now. And you make a little fire and you all settle down for the evening. What's up, Quentin?
I was gonna say since they're kind of coupled up, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just snuggle as close as I can to Jackax without bothering him.
Okay.
And I'm actually keeping an eye out too.
Okay.
Really nice night.
Can't sleep in weird places.
And I'm gonna try my best to imagine that Frank is the big spoon with me. I go into that mind palace. This is not. Oh,
Really
no.
relaxed.
And the night passes without incident. You get a pretty decent night's rest. You wake up early the next morning. The sun is beating on you because there's no cover really. There's some trees, but that's about it. Other than that, you're pretty much out in the open. Oh, unless you're under the cart. Yeah, if you're under the cart, then you're protected.
That's a big brain move right there.
It's pretty smart.
Every
Yeah.
time.
I woke up with the sun, so I wasn't. It wasn't beating on me.
You make a quick little breakfast. You have a couple extra milkshakes lying around, and perhaps you grab some produce off some of the local trees or bushes. Just make a little ramshackle breakfast. And that brings you to the next day. It's I think it's Monday or Tuesday at this point. It's a nice early morning. What are you
I think
thinking?
I'd put a sign on my shop.
Well, do we
Well-
want to go to Rancho, or do we thinking of checking out Logione first?
Which one's closer?
Well, Rancho's closer, but it's the other direction now.
Oh.
So Rancho's closer, but in total steps, it would be less to hit Logione first and then head up.
Well, here's what I propose. Now that we know that the people from the milk bar or whatever might be responsible for taking the other piece of the shield, if we confront them, we might have to end up running away from this town if we get in trouble. So let's go to Logione first, and then come back here, and then hopefully, if we get in trouble, we can run and not have to worry about having to go back through here to get to Logione. You know what I'm saying?
This does make sense.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
But I trust you.
Oh,
let
okay.
us head to Logione.
They're smart.
Navi,
Okay.
please
Just
lead the
follow.
way. But don't lead the way, we will lead you.
So you pack up all your things, and you make a trek to the south. You're going to the castle of Logione. As you've been told, it's an abandoned castle. It's and you see it in the distance. It's a castle of modest size. It's essentially just a couple stone lookouts with a giant stone tower in the center. It's nothing to behold really. It's slightly crumbling in certain places. It's clearly seen much better days.
As castles go, that one's like, just blends in. It's not trying to stand out.
Yeah.
Respect that.
At this point, you're pretty much right on the coast. This might be the first time some of you, in fact, roll a history check, everyone. We'll see who's seen the coast before.
Oh, I've heard of it.
14.
With disadvantage 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've never even left.
Yeah.
Home.
Okay, so Cervantes, you're the only person who's ever been this far south. You're the only person who's ever seen a coastline before. And it's a magical sight to behold. I mean, it's completely foreign. It's completely different than what you would imagine. Those of you who primarily have come from the mountains. I mean, you're used to topography and different levels. This is just flat, terminating in water.
Yeah.
Not even waves. It's kind of like a giant lake. The sand here specifically, it's like a black sand beach. It's dark sand. It's not light sand.
Interesting.
Is that why is that so flat?
Well, you see, it runs off into the ocean and then drops precipitously down south. The coastline, it just stops. This is the end of the world as we know it.
What?
What?
Yes, no, this is as far as you go, unless you want to get a boat and travel even farther south, but as far as I know, this is the end of the world.
You've used a word that I am unfamiliar with. This boat.
A boat, it is a device you use to float on water. To traverse through the water. You like to skim on top, it is much easier than going through because of breathing, you see? It makes sense.
But that's
Well.
okay. I trust you.
Ah, okay. Well, we will settle it with that. Young kids! Are we close?
Yeah, you're kind of
Donuts!
standing right in front of it.
Let's not let up the. We should
Cinnamon
have a plan,
Coast
right?
Crunch!
Oh.
Ancho.
Uh,
Ancho.
Elena?
Elena! Alana!
Lana?
Why not? Okay, Ansho, Lana, hello.
Your
Ancho.
father Simon has sent us.
Simon!
Don't say the father's name. Don't say the father's name.
Oldest children?
Namen.
uh,
Ancho.
Kuala Lumpur!
Wallace for sure.
Up, down, left, right, left, BA.
It's a
And
different
there's
thing.
no answers. I mean, other than the sound of small waves lapping on the shore and birds, you really don't hear anything.
Well,
I guess
We
there
go
is
in?
no one here. We should leave, huh? Oh, you
Yeah.
want to go in? Okay, I guess we
Yeah.
will go in. Since we're here, and maybe. I was going to tell the father we tried our best, but could not find.
well, if we're gonna tell the man we tried our best, we should try our best. So let's go
Ah.
inside.
Well, yes, I guess. I guess.
You
Okay.
walk toward
Be sure.
the entrance to the castle. The perimeter of the castle, there's a stone gate. It's not super tall. It's maybe only 8 feet tall. And there was originally at some point in time some sort of set of large wooden doors that perhaps could have been barricaded, but they're long worn away, just destroyed by the sea air some time ago, perhaps hundreds of years ago. And as you venture in past these gates, which are destroyed, and past this stone wall, you see the remnants of the castle. There's a large opening, a doorway. And beyond that, you just see rubble. Pile of rubble.
Uh-oh.
Well,
They need to sweep.
yes, this has been abandoned for maybe too long.
Are there
Yeah.
any like kid prints?
Roll an investigation check.
You've got it, boss.
Also, do we know any like stories or like what this castle used to be at all?
Two.
Roll a history check if you'd like to know maybe something about it.
15.
Okay. You would know, and the map would confirm this. Hundreds of years ago, before there was a long-lasting time of peace, there were strategic points where castles were built. I mean, just a standard protection for Western Hyrule. Or Western Jarule. They were evenly spaced out around the coast. Castleton. Yeah, I
Somebody
did.
Sued.
Yeah. Oh no. Just shut the stream down.
Our Legend of Shmelda logo didn't get us sued, but
Yeah.
one mention of Hyrule and we're out.
Rewind.
You would know that Castleton originally had been a similar looking fort. What happened in Castleton is they took this original looking ramshackle fort, which was kind of like a lookout tower, almost a glorified lookout tower, and they built upon it, adding rooms, adding more stone structures, and that's currently where you have Princess Gladiola. That's where she lives. It's kind of her home. You would know that Logione Castle is kind of the same sort of thing. And if you would look at the map, you would also see there's an island to the south that has a similar sort of castle. That's about all you would know about it. There's nothing particular in the lore that would say like, okay, this person lived here, that person lived there. But you could think of it as a place that was used as fortification for an army in the event that, you know, someone were to siege or attack. As far as the investigation check, you look around, you don't really see much. There's footprints in the dirt, but they're not necessarily going anywhere or coming from anywhere. It's just like clearly people come and visit this place. They wander the grounds, and that's about all you can see. All you can really determine is in the inside of this castle area, there's debris piled up. It's not intended to be there. It doesn't seem like it's fallen. It doesn't seem like the tower has collapsed, but there's debris.
The people are collecting stuff in here and leaving people prints.
Yes, does seem like an inordinate amount of rubble, if you will.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Is the rubble like too large to carry out, to pull out, or like?
The rubble is all sorts of manners of things. It's stones, it's pieces of furniture, there's wood, there's even some like scraps of metal and things like that. All have been piled up. You could theoretically dig it out if you needed to or if you had enough time. There's probably some other means you could find to get rid of it too.
Is there something for the donkey?
Roll an investigation check.
Gladly.
While you are looking for things in the donkey, might I
No, there's nothing for the donkey.
You have this anti-fire device that we are trying to keep out of the, you know, the open flames, as it were. Maybe we use this, can clear the rubble quickly.
Can I just yell in there really quick the kids' names? Anjo, Alana. Back away.
Tell them about the bomb.
Yep. We're gonna use a bomb.
We got a bomb. Be safe.
That means it's dangerous.
Back up. The bomb is dangerous. It's going off in 10 seconds.
Well, I will stand well back here.
So,
yeah.
So what's the plan? You're going to take this bomb. You're going to place it. Where are you going to place it? So you have a wall of rubble. Let's say it extends up 10 feet. Let's say it goes roughly 30 feet across.
Is it a crack in the wall? If there is a crack near the wall, I think this is the place to put the bomb, right?
Generally speaking, it's just piles of stuff. There's not like a discernible, like a more obvious weak point necessarily, but you're pretty sure this is going to do the trick no matter where you put it.
Can I tap the rubble and see if any rubble has a different sounding hollow pitch to it?
Yeah, roll a perception
Nat
check
20.
or investigation check. Nat 20. Okay, yeah. You tap sections of this fabricated wall, this collection of rubble, this pile of rubble. Well, clearly it's been placed there, right? And you find a section that seems suitable. It seems like, okay, if it's gonna give anywhere, this is probably the place. Maybe it's, instead of it being, it just sounds a little more hollow in this area. Maybe you hear the back wall echoing.
Yes. Please to place the bomb there and set it off when we are far away. Far and clear, yes? I will join Quentin.
So you have essentially there's a fuse on this bomb, right? It's going to be like a 5 or 6 second fuse. You're not really sure, but it would be very easy for you to light a little fire, light this fuse, and run away.
All right. Well, last chance. Here comes the bomb.
Bomb!
Run! Run! Run!
The fuse lights. As you run away, several seconds later, you hear a resounding boom. Smoke comes pouring out of the entrance of the castle, just a big plume, and kind of dissipates slowly. It hangs in the air.
It's like the castle burp.
Yeah.
Yes, but I like it.
Initially, for almost 30 seconds to a minute, you can't see in at all. There's too much smoke. And then eventually it starts to settle. And you notice as you look in, there is indeed a hole that you've cleared through this pile of rubble. And there does appear to be a room on the other side of this wall.
Hope it isn't
Ancho,
filled with dead kids.
Elena.
Well, let's go in. Come on.
You heading in?
Okay.
We're coming in. You can tell we're serious. We're coming in.
I will
Don't
go in last.
be stupid.
Just to make sure no one attacks us from behind. Of course. I have
Everyone
the
who's
buckle.
going in, give me an investigation check.
Spread my arms nice and wide.
Thank you.
National sign of it's time to get a hug.
14.
10.
9.
It's dark as you all enter, and you go in with Cervantes leading up the rear. Each of you kind of pick a different direction. Quentin, you go right. We have Jack going left. We've got Brograbs going straight, like, you know, a little bit to the right, and we've got Cervantes who goes straight a little bit to the left. And Cervantes, you trip on something.
Oi.
What?
And as you start to look down and feel around at what you tripped on, I mean, it's pretty dark. You feel something hard. You feel something somewhat familiar, but also not familiar. And you realize what you're looking at, what you tripped on is a rib cage. And you realize it's not the only one in the room. There's several others in this room as well.
More than
In
two,
fact-
though.
Did we kill these kids?
In fact, as you search around, you find 13 complete skeletons.
Did none of you see any of these? I was the only one who saw any of these 13 skeletons. This is
Well,
strange.
I was looking at hug height. Also,
yes, that's true. That's true.
looking
You get a pass.
looking
You
back,
too.
maybe not the best way to open up rooms, right? Like
Should we
blowing them up.
leave?
Well,
Should
now
we
that
go?
know. Well,
How
is there
old are
anything
they?
else in this room? How
How
Does
old
it
are
look
these
like-
skeletons?
Yeah, does it look like they were disintegrated by like a bomb?
The skeletons don't appear to have any, like, they weren't hit. I mean, they're skeletons. They're not bodies. They're skeletons picked clean. There's not flesh on them anymore. They weren't hit.
Something picked them.
They weren't hit by debris. You know, it wasn't
Yeah, this is
that caused these beings to become skeletons.
I think
I
the
look-
bomb
The
blew
bodies.
the skin.
Well,
right
it
off
looks
of
like maybe they barricaded themselves in this room, maybe, and they are trying to protect themselves, but they overdid it and maybe could not get out and died in this room.
Can I look up? Is it?
Oh.
Is there a ceiling
But
or
that
is it
does.
open?
It's like
There
the
is a
castle
ceiling.
of Monte Cristo, right?
I begrudgingly take a lantern out and raise it, hoping to not see anything when I do it.
Yeah, and you look around the room with this now lit lantern. You
I have
clearly
one too.
see these skeletons. They're strewn about.
Too bright.
It doesn't appear as if there's any sort of struggle involved. In fact, it's really hard to tell how these people died. I mean, you know, if someone had been stabbed with a sword or an arrow, you find swords or arrows, but there doesn't appear to be any sort of weapons here.
Do they have any broken bones? Like broken leg
Some
bones?
bones are broken, but not like life-threatening sort of injuries. I mean, we're talking about, fractured ribs, things like that. No femurs broken in half. No.
Complete skulls and everything. It's good.
Skulls are complete. Clothing tattered, but missing the flesh. The only other thing you see in the room, at the very far end, are 2 staircases leading down.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, maybe we sneak now that we've gotten through.
After we set off the bomb.
Yes, maybe they did not hear.
I mean, to be fair, our mission was to come here and see if there were 2 teens, and now we're gonna go into a maze of death. And there's dead
You
bodies.
do not know
So
if it is a
maybe
maze.
they
I think
died. Maybe they're dead.
To be fair, there's a dead body outside too. I'm as far away now.
We
But
brought that one.
true. Just saying.
Yes.
Well,
And technically, by that measure, there are lots of dead bodies outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
everywhere's haunted. If you're
Ah.
really worried.
If you think about it, everything is the burial ground at some point.
All I am saying is that we came here for a mission, and it appears they're not here and they're probably dead. So we probably could just go if we wanted to, right? We can leave, we can go.
Wait. Put on a thinking cap with me, all right? One of those double-ended ones.
I left
Right-
mine
right
back
on.
at the cart.
That's fine. 2 kids, 2 stairways. Right?
Yeah.
Could not be a coincidence. I see.
those are
It
the
could,
kids.
though.
Right? Maybe they each fell down their own stairwell. They could be at the bottom and just
Oh
like,
my gosh.
Oh.
Well, let us go check. Those with a lantern should go first, though, of course, because I valiantly lost mine fighting the giant spiky lizard monster.
all right. Q, left or right? Left or right? Left or right?
Why?
Left or right?
Why?
Right? Cool, I'll take a left.
I will go with the lantern. No? I'll go with Bro Grabs. You guys take the right-hand side, okay?
Okay. Jack, do
We'll meet back here.
Jack, do we have to do this? We just stay here and just not die?
Well,
Great.
yeah, we got to. Our friends.
All right.
Our friends are down there.
Okay, let's go left. Let's go and march to our death now. This is
No,
gonna
if
be
you
beautiful.
guys-
And behind me.
You guys are going right. No, we are going left.
We already went left.
Well, we already went left.
Oh, okay, we're gonna go. Sorry, we're all going left. Sorry about that. Go
Bump
back,
into my back.
go back,
What are you
go
doing?
back.
You go the other way.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We're here.
Oh, sorry.
You know what would be
What's the wrong
handy?
way?
Yes?
A shield that was also a lantern. This is clumsy. Right?
Yes.
I don't
You
know.
make a good point. Maybe
Just-
one of those nozzles where the stones go, you could fasten the lantern?
I don't think so.
No. We'll work on this. Maybe make lots of money in the process.
How many steps?
Would you like me to hold the lantern? I can hold the
I'm-
lantern for you.
Oh, if you want to go
Like.
first, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, dear.
All
What
right.
have I done?
Thanks.
Oh.
Thanks, bruh.
You guys keep it
Shield up.
keep it down over
Going
there.
down. Going
You
down.
have a shield. You have a shield too?
I have the buckler. Yes, you have. I have the small shield.
This is great. It's even easier to hold the lantern. Awesome.
Yes, and if
Okay.
if danger comes, you will dispatch it quickly.
Yeah. Let's go right over your head.
Oh, yes. Well,
Jack,
right past your
I
head.
hope. Jack, I hope my shoulder pads aren't digging into your back here. I'm sorry if I'm too close, but this is very frightening.
That's okay, I understand. Just stay behind me. Give me your lantern.
How far does
too.
it? Do you see? Okay, yes.
You split up into 2 groups eventually, each of you lighting a lantern, and you proceed down a winding, narrow staircase. And that's where we're going to leave off till next time.
Oh, did you say
Ooh.
we're on the coast?
Hate him.
I'm sorry,
Right next to it.
Hate that
Jason. Give us a wrap up. I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
stupid song.
Thank you very much for watching The Legend of Shmelda. Season 2, Episode 2. It's been just a riot. I love doing this. I'm just super excited that everyone's here to play this and that there's people in chat watching and everything. I'm sorry I didn't get to read any of the chat. Like I really wish I had got to,
Gotta focus.
and I'm being choked.
Gotta focus.
We're going to be doing The Legend of Shmelda ideally every last Friday of the month. So look out for that. I hope all of you are here to join us next time. I hope all the players are here to join us next time and find out what happens in this mysterious old Logion castle. Ooh, spooky. And find out also what happens to the, the fate of the world, more or less.
Next month, we'll be playing on the 23rd, not the 30th, because we will all be gone on the 30th.
Yep.
So, 30th, 23rd, not the 30th.
23rd. That gives me less time to write a campaign. Cool. No, we're good. It'll be fine.
It'll give you more time to write what the hell's at the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah.
You get down there and it's
Staircase
just
is
blank.
twice
You're
the
like,
work.
wow, the world doesn't even exist down here.
I just hope that they
Not
come
really
together and enter the same room.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, what did we just say? This went over here. I don't know. It's connected.
Thanks for hanging out, MK Ultra. Thanks for sticking with us. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, thank you all of you who hung out. Yes.
I guess some announcements. We'll be back on Tuesday with our normal Aventide campaign. The weekend after that, so a week from today, we will not be having a stream. We'll be taking a week off. But the weekend after that, Friday, we'll be doing our instructions not included, and hopefully Hollow's Evie will be joining us. I have not gotten confirmation, but everyone bomb her DMs and make sure that she comes and plays with us. But other than that, we should be back every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's pretty standard for us to find out like what all this magic stuff is. It's all cursed. So no one use any of it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
That's the fear. That is the actual fear.
I know. I saw when Daye put on that brooch. I saw.
Well, when it was like, put me on, wear me, I was like, okay, what the?
Yeah. Check your schedule. Obviously, I'm just joking with you. I like to push, use peer pressure to get what I want. Other peer pressure.
Healthy. That's very healthy.
Healthy. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We are MinusOneCharisma, a D&D streaming channel. We are the second best Dungeons & Dragons stream on the internet. I hope everyone has an amazing, amazing weekend. Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace and love.